question. Why you don't never play with my nipples? I got nipples too. It's my turn to get tied up. Not them handcuffs though. I got PTSD. Welcome to Hardorsoft, where men speak, so hopefully somebody will understand. Let me see. Back.
You ain't been answering my calls. I got that new Apple Vision Pro on the way for you. Express shipping. But you gotta bring on out them whips and chains. I'm trying to take you down. Oh, I wanna lick on my sugar, baby. I want a piece of that meat. I'm a freaky lady. Go down on me, baby. Yeah, I'm pretty tasty. Yeah, he 28, saying he don't need no pussy. But wait till Maple get him. He gonna make it do it. Hey, you ain't been answering.
Yo, what the fuck what was that?
I just feel like that was an ode to you liking older women.
Not that old.
What's your ceiling? What's your age ceiling?
Right now I go depending. How old's Angela Bassett?
I would say
she's in her 60s.
I take
Angela Bassett's in her 60s.
Damn good.
She is?
Angela Bassett could get old.
Isn't she?
So you're saying your age ceiling is in the 60s?
If you look good, yeah.
Wait, let me.
Look, can we get a Google
know,
fact
let me
check?
look.
Let's get a Google fact check.
Angela.
Yeah, okay, you look.
Because I'm telling you right now,
65.
Angie, so if you retired, come holler at me, baby. If you got that pension,
65, but you gotta look like that. You gotta be like still that fine at 65.
I mean, y'all don't all gotta be Angela Bassett, but you gotta. I don't know. You gotta look good for your age. Like I gotta look at you and be like, nah. At 77, you was fire.
but does pussy look old though?
I don't give a fuck.
'Cause I don't know if have you ever done grandma porn? Have you ever gone?
I mean, I went up to 55 if that count.
How old are you?
30.
That's 25 years old. Do you have a granddaddy kink?
I like old money.
So I knew that was coming. But you're gonna have to like old dick too.
I do like older guys. I prefer older guys over young guys.
You do?
For sure.
Why?
Because older guys ain't with the BS that the younger guys are with. Like they not playing the games. They know what they want. They, usually are well established and they don't have a problem like being generous.
I agree.
Like, I'm about to die. Might as well give it all away now anyway.
I think I like who I am as an older man more than I liked who I was as a younger woman when it comes to the way I deal with women. I don't care about as much like food and the shit that they be arguing on the internet. Like, we're going to get something to eat. Yeah. We're going to go to a nice place. And I'm not going to ask you, where's your half? You know what I mean? And I get home, I'm going to give you a rub down.
So, I like younger me will probably combat what you're saying. But now, like, I want to say like over the last 2 years of my life, maybe 2 to 3, the level of maturity that I've seen in myself versus like what you said. When I look at my younger me,
2 years ago, you was trash. 2 years ago.
I will define trash. And when you say trash, what we talking?
I was gonna say you was calling them bitches and all that to their face and all that, but you still do that.
I mean, yeah. I mean, behind closed doors, group chat stuff, yeah. But I will agree.
You say it on this podcast in front of 30,000 people.
Prove it.
All right,
don't
ahead,
prove it. I'm lying. But I will say like, like the level, and you think about your growth, just like your experience with shit. There's certain things you just can't have when you're young. It's not that you're immature, you just don't got no experience. So like, even how you deal with people, how you deal with stress, like overall, I could agree though. I can only imagine me at like, how old are you? 49?
I'm turned 49 this Sunday.
I can only imagine how I would be, like the level of experience and maturity you get when you get older. Though.
People asking me, oh, you got engaged on your birthday. Like, oh, you should have never did that. And I'm like, to be honest, it's Hardorsoft had a lot to do with that. Remember last year for my birthday, we did a play party. Now we do parties, people come and they have sex and everything, but the show kind of celebrated me. And it was like, I did this like thing where I got tied up. It was like 13 women playing with me all at the same time. It was nuts. And my girl was there, but she wasn't really she was, but she wasn't. It was kind of like centered around me. And so when I thought about where I was, we broke up shortly after that. We was going through a lot of breakups around that time. We broke up and I realized I was being selfish for a long time. I was in a relationship, but I was all worried about like, what are you going to do for me? What are you going to do for me? And I realized going forward, I wanted to take the same day and dedicate it to us. That same day, I want to erase any of that we did before, show you in a completely different space. So everybody that's saying that, I don't think y'all understand that there was meaning to that for me. You know what I'm saying? There was history there that I wanted to erase.
People usually don't understand the method to your madness.
Right.
That's okay.
Right.
As long as you get it, it's for you. It's for y'all. So fuck the people.
And then also too, you know, like in life in general, we are so like self-absorbed all the time. You know, like for the most, like the average person, you just think about what am I gonna do? How does this benefit me? Et cetera, blah blah blah. Once in a blue, you want to be like selfless. You know,
I did.
So with that being said,
nigga, you're the one who really suggested.
I know. I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to blow you up, but it was kind of my idea.
You suggested it in the first place. To be honest,
I didn't want to do it. I was gonna let you have your moment. But
I appreciate that.
But also, so like with that being said, since we're here, I want to ask you guys both a question. Tell me about your most selfless sexual experience. And when I say that, I mean a time where like you said you're gonna have sex with this person.
No,
I want to please you.
We got first of all, we got a legend with us today.
Do?
We at least have to introduce it. People got to know who they getting wet to.
What's going on, y'all? My name is. Oh, you mean her?
You know what?
Sorry.
We are sitting here with the notorious Gigi Maguire from Lip Service Podcast.
Yes.
Can we clap it up for Miss
Hey.
Gigi?
Yeah, let's get some noise in here. If you're out in the Discord, let's get some noise.
You got to clap for you.
Yes,
We can't just clap.
Let's
Now,
clap.
Gigi,
Yes.
the man asks a good question. What's your most
Selfless sexual experience.
selfless sexual experience?
I'm a pleaser.
Oh, okay.
So I'm coming out the gate, you know, with no like, I'm releasing all my inhibitions basically. Like I'm going with the flow of things. I'm not one of those girls who are like, oh, I'm not sucking his dick on the first day, first time we have sex, or like, oh, he gotta wait this amount of time before I do this sexual action. Like I am a pleaser and I want to make you feel as good as possible, and that's going to make me feel good. And then here we are together. So I feel like I'm always selfless because
That's fire.
because I'm here for you, baby.
She sound like us.
I mean,
She sound like us.
women normally give most of themselves. I think it's the men that have a problem doing that. I think it's the men. Like we just like try to give some good dick, barely get them some head. You good? I'm good. And, you know, most times they gotta wait till we leave. We always talk about, yo, you wanna jerk off when they leave. They do a lot of that
do
shit.
that
See, they do a lot of that
You
shit.
be doing that sometimes?
Yeah.
Oh fuck!
A lot of times. I'll do it right up. I'll roll over and do it right next to you.
You did that.
I've done it.
They do that
You
often.
have jerked off next to a nigga you just had sex with.
But wait, is that
Yes.
respectfully or disrespectfully?
I told him you finished and I wasn't. So,
That's disrespectful.
Oh.
What did he do?
Fuck
Did he get up and
He
walk
laughed
out?
at me.
Did he watch?
But
Did he help?
he tried to play with my teeth. Don't touch me. You had your chance. I got this.
Nah, it's fucked.
Go
I ain't
get
gonna hold
a
you.
washcloth. Go wash your
I've
dick off.
seen a woman
Throw that condom
angrily.
away.
Have you ever seen a woman angrily jerk off?
No, I wasn't angry.
It's like
I'm
it's like
never
a
angry.
Yes.
annoyed jerk off.
I have one.
She's like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no.
But a nice, calm, sensual jerk off would get me back up. Me watching you, that shit'll get my shit rising again. I might go suck your toes or something. Like that, like you said, you know, you try to play with your titties. I might go suck your toes or something, and right after that, you're gonna get some more premium dick because that shit was sexy as fuck. I love watching women come, bro.
Yeah, I like watching them come too.
But what do you say? Your most selfless sexual moment? Because you was going somewhere with this. What is this?
My most selfless sexual moment. Damn.
How you ask a question you don't have an answer to?
Because this wasn't about me. It was about y'all.
Yeah, that was selfless.
But I see what you did there. But you know, not to like, you know, be a copycat, but for the most part, I'm kind of like her, at least in my adult life, like as of recent years. I kind of like my whole purpose is like how much did you enjoy the experience? You know what I'm saying? Also, I just want to tell a real funny story since we here. I was fucking with this chick from Chicago, right? She flew out here, whatever. I got the hotel, everything situated, got some good food, fucking for the whole weekend. So afterwards, you know, I'm like, all right, yo, so how you enjoying the weekend? You know, you here in New York for the first time. You know, I'm trying to show you a good time. You know, it's the food. And she was like, it's decent. And I was like, what you mean? by,
Mediocre?
Like,
Decent
so
is-
like decent to me means like very average.
Yeah.
And in my head, I felt like the whole weekend was a failure. I'm like, fuck. I'm looking at myself in the mirror like,
Did
yo.
y'all do more than just fucking eat? Did you take her to do
Nah, we went out. We saw a couple places and shit like that. We went. I took her to a couple sightseeing.
You said a lot of fucking. You was
But I was just like, it's funny though.
That's what
But
you do.
it's the end of the story's gonna make up for it. But in my head, I felt so bad because I'm like, yo, damn. Like my whole purpose is kind of like to please, and I ain't do that. So I'm like, what you mean by decent? She's like, nah, like it's decent. Like it was really good. I'm like, what do you mean really good? So she from Chicago. In Chicago, decent means like lit.
Like Philly.
Yeah.
But I'm like, that's dumb. But I'm gonna take it though.
Yeah, you gotta shoot 3 people.
Yeah. Before you get, you gotta really shoot niggas to get some bonds in Chicago. There's probably like 6 niggas left in all of Chicago.
Wow.
But I am a selfless person, so I can't think of it. I'm kind of on that mission every time.
I think you don't give yourself enough credit. I've seen you go to the when you asked me that question, and I was listening to Gigi. I was thinking about what do I do just for her. I've seen you've done the oiling her down, you've done the massage, you've done the flogging. Those things is more to please her, to get her body warmed up, to get that blood rushing down to her vulva, right? It's vagina, that area. You know what I'm saying? So those things are selfless when you take your time before sticking your dick in. Me personally, I like toys.
What do you have in there, bro?
I got a bunch of toys.
Nice.
Why you just
And
have
I
a
didn't
black bag
think
with toys?
we was gonna go this fast with it, right? But
To the big black bag.
yeah, I didn't think he was gonna.
Bro,
but
why
let's
do
see.
you-
Selfless. Let's think about this. You might like this.
Was that a Cuban?
Nipple clamps. Pass.
Oh, let me see that. Pass that.
But
Let me
wait,
see that.
it's not only nipple clamps,
And clit.
but it's also a clit clamp.
That's not even long enough.
Wait,
Up,
let's
my
see.
thoughts exactly.
Let's look this way. Is that
No.
way? It's this way.
That way.
That way. All right,
That
there.
way.
There
It's
we go.
upside down now.
There we go.
But still, let me see.
That is not
She
long
said,
enough.
give it here.
Yo.
Let's see.
I don't like nipple clamps, by the way. My nipples are pierced.
That's long enough.
Oh,
Baby.
yeah, it's long enough.
That's long enough.
It's actually too
I'm
long.
gonna have to tie a knot in that bitch. Oh,
Yeah.
Bro,
Yeah, I'll pass.
she said, "I'll pass."
he actually
I'm
likes
here. I'm
these.
here for toys.
He actually likes these.
But my nipples are so I'm on my 2nd round of breast implants. Soon to be 3rd because I need to get them done over.
What's wrong with those? They look amazing.
They do look amazing. They're just old. I just feel like I need to freshen
What
them.
is there a new batch? It's like Chat GB titties.
Well, no, I just feel like I've had this foreign substance in my breast for I don't know, almost 15 years. Now I did at the 10-year mark go to plastic surgeon and get them checked out just to make sure everything was good. And what he told me was they're perfectly fine. And as long as they aren't bothering me, then I don't need to bother them. But I just feel like in my mind, they're like,
Freshen up. Fuck that.
oh,
Yeah.
like,
Why? I
they
get
like,
what you mean though. I get it.
you know, in my mind, they got like mildew on them underneath the skin. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you
they're
need
like
a-
growing
you need-
mold.
like you need an oil change.
Yeah, like in my mind, they're just old and crusty up in there. And I just feel like I need to get some fresh
Do
ones.
you feel a way when guys suck them? You like, oh, you sucking these old titties?
No. Because I don't even.
vintage
I've had
breasts.
breast implants for so long that in my mind they mine. Like
Right.
I don't even remember that I had fake titties
Right.
because
They
I don't
look-
even remember being flat chested.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
I don't. I know I was flat chested once upon a time, but I don't remember not being able to do like this and feel.
This woman,
Yeah.
her body is incredible. Gigi's body is incredible. Do you know how I know your body's incredible? You don't even know. You probably don't even remember. Remember we did Escape Room? Bro, for some reason, she had to get on the floor, I think, to find a key or to put a puzzle together. And she went in full arch.
I did.
Nigga,
It's muscle memory.
that ass
I'm familiar with
spread, son. It's spread. I'm standing above it like, nah. My homegirl was like, stop. And I was like, bruh.
Shit. Damn, I
bruh,
didn't even know that.
Your body is
Thank you.
mwah.
Tahoe.
I got a
appreciate
I got a
that.
confession. So like when I first like went to your page, like when we was in contact with each other, I was at work and I was on a code. So a code is pretty where a patient is like on the verge of like
Why you look
doing
guilty?
some shit. And I was like, who? I'm like, who was? I was like, oh shit! They're like, what happened? I said nothing.
Yeah.
I was like nothing. And I was just like, oh wow.
Yeah, that
like,
first
that's amazing.
pinned video.
Yeah, that
That
was
one.
caught me
So-
off guard.
I also have.
HR.
I know you went to nipple stuff.
Well, my
right?
get this back.
Thank you.
I
appreciate
I
it.
was
You
just
had
testing.
clipped it?
I was just testing it out to see how it felt.
But Gigi, you're not the only person that doesn't like.
Yeah, my nipples
Nipple
are pierced. Oh, what I was saying
clamps.
about my breast implants, because we kind of got off the subject, is that each time I've gotten them done, my sensitivity
Got
has
more.
enhanced.
Right.
Word.
So yes, and then I maybe going on 3 years ago, I re-pierced them, and ooh, such a good idea.
Was it?
Word.
Yeah.
Wait, so at one point you didn't
So
enjoy it.
I had nipple piercings before I got these actual breast implants when I had my old titties. And
Old titties is mad funny.
when I got the upgrade, One of my best friends literally was like, bitch, if you put them nipple piercings back in, that's gonna be like putting a bumper sticker on a Bentley, because them motherfuckers is fire. So I did not re-pierce them, because of course I had to take them out to get the surgery. And then I was in a relationship about 3 years ago, and my boyfriend at the time told me that he liked it. So for Valentine's Day, I surprised him with my nipples pierced.
That's selfless.
And see? And I'm so glad I did it.
Why?
I love them.
The
I feel like I
feeling
didn't
or the
love
look?
them as much when I had them before with the old titties that I do now.
Is it the feeling? Is it the look?
Gigi,
Both.
can I ask you a question? Because he's not going to relate. He be looking at me kind of weird, right? You go to the gym? You work out?
No.
You ever work? All right.
Never.
All right, fuck it. So what I'm going to say is, one time I was in the gym, and like I just felt my shirt like rub against my nipples. My shit's kind of like poked out. That never happened to you? Like it's out of nowhere.
All the
Just like,
time.
it's not just me, right?
It's not me.
I be trying to tell.
It's definitely him, right?
All the time.
Let's just be clear. It's
I
him.
looked at you trying to tell me like
So
I'm
you
some
like
weirdo.
your nipples played with during sex? Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
Because I bought
A
something
lot
for
of
you.
men don't.
Shit,
I
ain't a
bought
lot of
something
men.
Or a lot of men
specifically-
don't like to admit that they do, rather.
Come get breastfed.
But I actually know somebody who can't have an orgasm without his nipples being played with. Like, yeah.
He can't? What do you mean he
I mean,
can't?
he can, but
It dulls
that'd
it.
be that, yeah.
It take like a year and a day.
Yeah, that'd be like that if when
What
you're
is
ready
it?
for it to happen.
When you say play with, what do you mean? Get the fuck out of
Nigga,
here.
when they hit you with the snap, oh my
You
god,
gotta lick the
I'll be
fingers
out
first.
of here, bro.
Yeah, so-
What? I'll be out of here,
Son,
bro.
she's taking back shots. She has to spin around on
not
the
back
bed.
shot,
No, not
shot.
back shots, but missionary.
bro.
Yeah.
Or even when you sucking dick.
Like when she played the piano, oh my god, bro. Outta here,
I when I was with said person, I would start a lot of. I like to initiate sex. Like when I want it,
Love
I want
that.
it, and I'm going for it. So I would
Ring for
initiate.
sex.
I would initiate sex with him by nipple play because I knew that would make the dick jump.
It really do. Yo, no lie. A chick asks me if I say no, she put my nipples, I'm gonna say yes.
That's how I feel about neck kisses.
On your
I
neck,
think-
or you mean like you like getting neck and they kiss?
I see what you mean, but no, neck kisses like
yeah.
sensual neck kissing. That immediate, my shit gonna rise.
Yeah.
From that. But again,
You so
What's
easy.
in the bag?
I'm easy.
You so easy.
Look, these ain't gonna be easy.
Uh
I bought these for you. It's instructions here. Take the instructions.
Motherfucker, what am I? Nigga?
Gigi, what is this?
What
What
the
does
hell
it
is
say?
that?
Wow. Nipple Pro Suckers.
Oh, bro, I'm letting you know. You might never
Incredible
see me on this show
suction,
again.
Easy to
Can
use.
I have that?
No, you cannot.
Waterproof.
I want to see this fool. You gotta send me a picture because I think
it's
they attach
like a-
to your shits.
See that.
I think they attach to your shit. So I bought him nipple pro suckers, and I think they actually enlarge your shits.
I'm sure they do.
I think that they're like nipple pumps.
You know, there's a vagina pump that does the same thing.
Yeah,
Too.
yeah. I actually have one.
You got everything. You
I
got it
have
in that
one,
bag.
and I think I have a dick pump in here
This is probably
somewhere.
the
Wow.
most thoughtful gift I ever got.
Is it?
Yeah.
So
This is really my box.
He's
gonna-
almost ready to open it.
you can open it. It's open already. I had to
Do
look.
you use these?
No, I bought them from the store.
I mean, clearly the instructions was out of the pack. So
You get what I'm saying, right? I'm putting two
me
and two
see one.
together. Gigi, can
So
I
I think
trust
if
you?
you
though?
put
I know
it-
y'all Philly niggas be stealing from
I
niggas.
don't want these.
Okay.
My
I think
piercings
you
ain't
just
gonna fit in here.
So I think you put it. Yeah, you turn it and it sucks the thing.
Oh!
out. Oh, you went the wrong way.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. So put it like on your arm. You feel it?
Oh, yeah.
If you put it on your arm and you turn it,
Oh,
it
yeah, I
starts
feel the
sucking
suction. I
the
feel the
suction
suction.
and
Put at the other
it sucks your
end.
nipples out.
What you doing? Let me see. What you doing? Okay.
Would you be into that?
No.
So what?
take a mouth.
What exactly changed
Jesus
when you
Christ.
said your nipple sensation changed? Like,
So, before I would enjoy my nipples being touched or sucked or played with. Now it's to the point where I enjoy it so much that it becomes one of those, I can't take that right now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Overstimulated?
Yeah.
yeah,
That's fire.
I don't want to. I like. I
Especially
ain't gonna
like right
lie.
after I come.
I,
You know that don't touch me, don't touch me. Don't touch my nipples. Yeah.
I love nipple piercings, but I don't want to force a woman to get them because I've tried to do that before and them shits hurt.
Try to get your
So her
nipple
nipples always hurted, and so I couldn't suck her titties no more. So it was like ruined the experience for me and for her.
Yeah, you know, I actually don't I like looking at them, but I like to play with titties, and it kind of does take away from you playing with titties when they pierce.
Really?
Cause I'm supposed to suck them.
I don't have those issues.
What?
Nigga, you be sucking pierced titties?
Yes.
And my piercings, I don't have, like, currently I just swapped out my jewelry, and my piercings have like these little hearts on the end instead of like balls. So they're like very ornamentated or whatever word that is.
Yeah, I be flicking them shits around. Hell yeah.
like
Well, you
that.
know
Especially if they have sensitive nipples. If you start flicking them shits, like it really can make them wet. Like if they really get aroused from that shit. Are you
Very much
nuts?
so.
Well, maybe that's me not being selfless. Maybe they liked it, but I just
But
like
the
it too
only
much.
thing is the actual action of getting them pierced. Is
Painful. Yeah. So maybe shit got affected or something. I don't know.
My threshold for pain, I'm like a freak of nature when it comes to that. I got tattoos all over, and you know I can take pain in a different way than most people. So,
You consider yourself like a sadist?
no, not that far. No.
You ain't into
But,
BDSM and spanking and stuff?
No, I'm too dominant of a woman to be a submissive. I'm gonna get submissive, and I enjoy being submissive. But to play that role and that type of like kink play, like nah, I'll whip you now.
You a Virgo?
I'm a Gemini.
Shout out to Gemini.
Yeah, I would like to have that type of experience with being the dominant, but
But you've never done it.
not for real. You know, I played around with it.
Do you think it would turn you on? Or you just want to do it because you hate men?
I don't hate
Hey, man, God, that was aggressive.
I don't really think it would turn me on, but I definitely would appreciate the experience.
Would you
I'm one of
look
those people that I'll try just about anything one time.
How far would you go
To
with BDSM? We talking flogging?
yes,
We talking ball and gag? Would you do that?
yes. You talking on me?
Or on him, with you being the dominant?
With me being a dominant? Oh yeah, I'm doing it. Oh, I'm probably gonna go as far as
You going pegging?
yes.
Could you be with a nigga that you?
Why did she moan like
She just
that?
said she's like, ugh, my
Because I
nipples.
want to peg somebody really badly.
Why?
So
Yeah, go there. That's what I'm talking about.
We
That's
here.
what I need to hear.
This is the HardorSoft show.
That's exactly what I need
She
to
said
Sip
pegging.
water.
Me too.
Where that clear tail report?
So there was actually a time when I was asked to peg someone, and I just wasn't ready, so I didn't do it. But now I've evolved, and my sexual awareness has heightened, and I really want to do it. It's the whole like power, right? Because I didn't have fingers up ass, I didn't had ass cheeks spread wide. I didn't had niggas on their hands and knees, you know, damn near push me off the bed because they almost throwing it back while my face is in their ass crack. So that part of sex for me is such a rush of power. Like I feel like when I have a man on his hands and knees with his asshole just up to the sun and the moon, like I feel like I am in control at that moment. Like he is at his weakest point. So if I feel that way with just my face in the booty, what? A dick in the booty? Oh man.
What if you like? What if you start moaning and shit?
I'm probably gonna.
That's what you're gonna nut.
I've orgasmed by licking ass. Yes, I've done it multiple times. I can come by eating butt. I can do that.
Oh shit! I'm taking it back.
I ain't gonna hold you.
I have.
That was kind of fun.
I enjoy a woman that enjoys eating ass. Yeah. Like does it because she wants to.
I want to do. Now, disclaimer: I don't want to do it to. Where's the camera? I don't want to do it to everybody. Like that's a very that's very personal. That's you have to either really be in tune with that person or really love that person.
I have one more question. I'm sorry, Loon. I have to very quickly. I have to because this conversation came up over the weekend. A woman told me that she would like to peg a guy, but she would want to be his first. She wouldn't want to be with a guy that enjoys getting pegged because it's like something that she would want that to be their moment. And I'm like, it sounds egotistical. It's like it's egotistical.
I just want to do it. I actually don't want to be your first because I want you to be a pro. I want you to know what you're doing.
She want a buck.
Yeah. I want you to throw that thing back. I want you to enjoy it. I want you to teach me. Shit, it's gonna be my first time. So yeah.
But you know, when you said that, I kind of saw myself in your statement, in your comment. Oh. Only be not the pegging.
You done been on your hands and knees?
Yeah.
Come on with it.
Like a dog, but. I'm saying that though to say like
this nigga bark.
Like can you not do that? Like yo, you know like what I've been like right now I'm in like a rabbit hole of porn. It's like tap out scenes, right? So pretty much it's like when a nigga could be like, he could be like stroking or like eating her pussy so crazy, her body kind of like just shut down. Like it's her reaction. It's almost like she's dying damn near. Like she's seen God type shit. It's something about like knowing you've helped somebody reach that maximum height of pleasure.
Yes.
It just turned me on, kind of, sort of. So in a way, me having sex for you is also like for me. So when you said the whole thing, like somebody damn near running off the bed, I was like, yeah, that's the kind of sex like I want. That's like peak sex for me. Like Michael Jackson of sex would be like, yo, it's so crazy. Like you just don't know what day it is, what time it is.
Nice.
Now you got work and I'm not even there. Like that's the kind of shit
That's why I like tying women up. That's why I like using several toys. It's like to see them shaking from pleasure is like, that's the ultimate arousal, bro. Like sex, the nut that I've been getting since I was 13, 14, whatever, that shit ain't got nothing on watching a woman climax incredibly and then entering her shit, bro. Shit. That's why
when they get them fake seizures,
digs in the bag.
Yo, bro,
seizures.
Yo, pass me the bag, bro. Cause I'm tired of you going in this bag.
You ever did one of these?
What is that?
It's a finger vibrator.
Son, you like a horny mechanic, my nigga. Like what the fuck, bro? Let me see it though.
It's a bullet attached to
it's
a finger.
bullet with a finger ring.
It's a bullet attached to a. Now, using that and one of these at the same time, but depending on if she likes insertion, vibrating.
Yeah, I'm
is
not.
Is that a
I'm
grenade?
not an insertion.
That's like a lobster
Not
tail.
all women are like insertion.
I don't know
vibrating.
how to turn this off.
Can't turn the horny off.
Wait, what?
Bro, is that a lobster tail?
So.
Tahoe, whose website have you been on?
Whose website have you not been on?
So wait, imagine
niggas a horny encyclopedia.
you going in with one. You have this insertion one with that's ribbed, and it also has a vibrator.
That's a vibrator. Okay. So your whole finger is vibrating.
So you're in there like this, and then you're hitting the hood too.
So you just want her to squirt in your face?
I want her all over this fucking bed.
No. You want her to ring your doorbell at 4:44.
And I can't wait. I'm using these tonight.
You see? This why we
And this is
talking about
before,
with you,
bro. This is before you do anything else. Like after the massage and all that shit, then you do this. But they're gone. They are fucking liquid. And yeah, look at sorry, y'all.
Can you turn that off?
Sorry.
Please.
You sound jealous.
I am, because I ain't gonna front, right? I just want to make a quick disclaimer.
Gigi's face.
Also, Gigi, I got a question
Gigi's
for you.
face.
So I got a question for you. So hold on. But first thing is what I'm gonna say.
I'm amazed by this finger gadget thing. Nope.
I ain't gonna front. I do make fun of you a lot for you and your hormones often. But what I will say is though, right? All jokes aside, I feel like a person like you, just all this shows me that yo, this is a nigga that's really serious about sex, right? And I feel like it might be an opinion. You've been saying this shit for years, but like it just hit me like, yo, if you really want to be serious about sex, it don't just like, you got to go beyond just your technique. You got to really like invest in some gadgets. Like you got to be a fly horny nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like that's some fly horny shit. With that being said, Jesus, come to you.
Yes.
You are fucking with a nigga, right? Let's say you fucking with that chair right there, right? Sean. You fucking with Sean, right?
Hey, Sean.
Hey, Sean.
You and Sean, y'all go out. Y'all go wherever it is y'all go. Y'all have a really good night. Sean's like, yo, I ain't gonna lie. I don't want the night to end. You know, you kind of want to come back to the crib. You're like, yeah, fuck it. Let's go. So you go to his crib. Y'all chilling, whatever. Y'all escalate. You go to his room. You in the bed. He pulls out that. Are you intimidated if a nigga pulls that on the first go around? Or is that something you got to gradually ease your way into?
Let's get it.
So right off the back, like gadgets, you with it.
Especially if they're coming out the pack. Especially if she's opening up the box, like he bought these for her.
Yeah.
That's
you with it.
Yeah.
It shows intent.
Oh, I'm not into recycled toys.
Yeah.
Don't pull out no toy out the drawer that you. And because half the time y'all forget to fucking sanitize them. Now you playing with my pussy, which you done played with Vanessa pussy with, and I'm not here for that.
Okay, but
So,
you with
but
it though.
I'm into toys, and I appreciate a man who is into toys.
Have you had that? Like a guy that's used multiple toys on you?
Yes.
Like what? What kind of toys?
That, a vibrator and a cock ring and a butt plug.
Yeah, I'm going up
That's
on
a good
those.
start, but that's a good starter though. That's a good starter.
Yeah.
As a
It's a good
nigga like
start.
me, I'm gonna start there.
Yeah.
Well, I got some floggers.
Would these turn you on? First of all, I know every woman doesn't like insertion toys.
Yeah, I'm not an insertion toy type of girl. I want whatever. Not say whatever. I want the penis that's going in my vagina to be attached to a body. I want it to be warm. I want to feel it throb. Right. When I masturbate with vibrators, and I prefer the ones that have suction, like a womanizer. Yeah, I'm all here for that. I like butt plugs, and
with a face on it.
No,
preferably.
King.
I need it a little bigger than that, though. That ain't gonna give me no pleasure.
That's butt plug junior.
Yeah, that's butt plug baby. But that one isn't gonna give me any pleasure. But I do appreciate good anal play. You gotta know how. You can't be too rough, you know. But yeah, I'm here for the toys. I would not be intimidated by that. I would actually appreciate, especially like you said, brand new, fresh out the box. I would appreciate that he took the time to even be that thoughtful to get new toys. And if we really kicking it like that, we've probably already had the conversation. So, because I'm asking questions.
Exactly. Curious?
Yeah, I'm very curious. Like I want to know. Because the best way to find out somebody or how to find out what they like and don't like is to ask.
Do you sexually vet niggas?
If that's what you call it, yeah. Because I want to know what I'm getting myself into. If I feel like I'm about to give you some pussy.
You start asking them questions. Oh, you doing foreplay.
I'm asking.
Because you asking me questions on the phone, that's starting to get me a little aroused.
Yeah, I'm asking.
Like, what kind of questions you ask the guy you talking to?
I'm asking over the phone. I'm asking over dinner.
Really?
Yeah.
Don't be staring in my eyes.
Listen. Yo,
I do what y'all do.
As God
remember?
Is my witness.
We all do the same thing.
She gotta stop looking at me.
Sex podcast.
Yeah, but you gotta stop looking at me.
I talk about sex all the time.
I got shorts.
So I'm definitely going to talk to my partner or a proposed partner about sex because I want to enjoy it. I want him to enjoy it. And communication is the key to all success.
All I'm saying
and orgasms.
is the food is busting. The atmosphere is right. The drinks is good. And you start asking me about my fucking style.
I'm a goner.
I might nut right there at the table just looking at you like, because you got me going, man.
Like, that's definitely a form of foreplay.
Like you talk like in a way is like I don't want to look at you because it's kind of like mad sexy. I'm gonna look at Sean. Let me look at Sean. But that's what's up though.
I am a very sensual person. I'm very sexual. I'm very sexually experienced. Most women don't like to admit that. But I mean, it's the truth. And when practice makes perfect. So when you enjoy something, you're good at it. When you continue to do something, repeatedly do something, you become good at it. And I really like to think that I'm very good.
Well, you ask questions for a living, and then you ask questions on these dates. So I really want to know what are good questions that a person should ask, like to sexually vet somebody that they're interested in.
Give us three.
So you ask about experience. You ask about what have you done. You ask about fantasies. What would you like to do? And you ask about, of course, turn-ons and turn-offs. What do you like? What do you not like? You like your nipples played with. You like your neck sucked. I like my pussy ate.
Didn't see that one coming.
You know what I'm saying? So
I know a lot of women that don't like that.
I have a best friend that don't like it.
No.
So a man is gonna know coming in that if you eat my pussy first, it's gonna make it a better experience because I have already told him that in one way or another throughout these questions.
You know what I would? Sorry, Tahoe, my fault. Just to get this out. What I would say is right because what you're saying makes mad sense, but I feel like you not really understanding that you have certain privileges that men don't. So like me personally as a nigga, it would take a lot for me to like start off a sexual conversation. So like I feel like as women, not saying you can or you can't, if you know like you might fake want to get this nigga some box, I recommend women start initiating these sexual conversations because niggas be scared to like start. Like I mean, you don't want to. Especially if you on a sex podcast. Oh, you freaky ass nigga. Like for the most part, like make a nigga comfortable.
Not what you do, it's how you do it. Not what you say is how you say it.
True. I think you can lead into it, but as a man, I don't like talking about sex early. I don't like bringing it up. I don't want her to think that that's what I'm thinking about.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
like,
we're
if
at
the
the point where we
conversation
know we
goes
about
there,
to fuck, though.
Yeah.
Like, when you at that point, like, all right, it's going down tonight.
It's
you know what I'm saying?
8:47.
Yeah, I'm not talking first conversation like, hey, you in the threesomes? Like,
I have had that. I remember I took a young girl out a lady out. Pardon me. I took a lady out, and I was dropping her off, and she was like, I was like, yo, so what we doing? She was like, oh, you could just drop me off. And I was like, you know, you're gonna give me some pussy. We might as well just be grown ups right now, cause I ain't, you know. She was like, I am gonna give you some pussy. I knew it. Let's just go to your crib. Because the energy was just there. It wasn't like I was trying to force it. We was kind of like, you could just feel the pheromones at the table. It was like,
listen,
you
the
know.
one thing that can't be denied is sexual chemistry. Even before the sexual actions take place, you know that energy and that chemistry is there, and that both of y'all have it for each other. For instance, even when, as a woman, when a man approaches me to engage in conversation because he wants to get to know me, right? I know as a woman, he looked at me and said, I like how she look. I wonder how her pussy feels. I wonder what that mouth do, right? And in return, I looked at him and said, I might get him some pussy one day. Let me go and give him my number. So you know from first engagement that there is a possibility that you're probably going to have sex.
Uptight.
Now it's up to y'all to figure out to navigate the path to get there. Right. So once you know y'all on that path of, okay, now we're going to have sex, talk about it.
Have you ever talked yourself out of sex?
No. What do you mean?
God, you never talked to somebody out of some dick? I know you talked yourself out of some dick.
What do you mean by that?
I know I've said something in the courting process that dried the pussy up. I've done it before. As a man, I feel like men talk themselves out of pussy, but I don't think women understand
that they do it.
How often y'all could talk yourselves out of dick. Yeah. I remember this one time a young woman was talking to me, and she started talking about her baby father, and it just.
Oh yeah, see, no.
I was just like,
you stay away from. All right,
this ain't it, ma. Like you say, it's getting soft.
We go back a few years.
Yeah,
we just met. Even though we go back a few years. What you might not know about me is that I am soft and pink and shiny on the outside, but deep down inside, I'm a whole nigga. And I don't even like saying that word. But I don't have like the mentality that the average woman has. I think like a man. I move internally like a man. So I'm a little different when it comes to like how women approach things and how women usually go for things, because I don't really think like that. Like the average woman is gonna all agree that, you know, XYZ, and me, I'm gonna be on the guy side because I have just a whole different outlook on life in general, and especially when it comes to sex and relationships. So I don't know, it's a little different for me.
I can respect
I
that.
know not to talk about my ex, my baby daddy,
son.
Don't do it.
Shit.
I know
you're
not
making
to,
it soft.
Yeah, I know not to, you know, bring up those things. I know not to come into the date or the conversation with my burdens and today's problems and work sucked, and you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to bring that to my guy. You know, I'm gonna talk about that with my homegirls, or I'm gonna talk about it, you know, within. I know what to do and what not to do when it comes to being with any man, for real.
And that right there is why I like women that are usually older than me, because certain things like that you can't just teach. Experience got to show you that.
Yes.
So that's low key like one of the reasons why like I like women who know
what they doing.
Know what they doing. There we go.
Got some experience? That's what you was about to say?
Got some miles.
Well, wait, because now a little bit off topic, because you said that, right? Why do men go crazy over the high body count? Why do men feel like they want a girl that only had 2, if that, bodies, but then on the flip side, they want somebody that know how to arch their back, point their toes, and suck a good dick? How did she learn how to arch her back, suck her toes, and point her toes and suck a good dick if she only did it once?
It's the same reason I want a Benz, and you won't see me in a Camry. Everybody has a Camry. Everybody can't afford the Benz. Everybody ain't got that class or something to it. That thing that when you see me pull up in that's some fire shit. Like, versus you pull up in the Camry, every other motherfucker, your grandmother done had it, your grandfather done had it, 16-year-old fresh out of high school done had it. Niggas think about shit like that. We want shit that's exclusive, says something to us and our pride and our ego, and that's
like a catch-22 though, because you know.
Now I'm not like that. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I love it. I was waiting for you to finish.
Tiffany, two-body Tiffany, ain't gonna be able to pleasure you the way that a homegirl from down the street that, you know, got a couple notches on her belt will be able to pleasure you.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
Unless you want to teach her.
Don't bring 2, 3. I'm completely different than that. I need somebody that got some experience. Me personally, I don't give a fuck what you had before, because me and you about to turn all that shit the fuck up. That shit doesn't matter to me, but I do know that other guys, that's what they think of. You know what I'm saying? That's what they think of.
So, yeah, me and him, we kind of on the same page with this.
Tiffany was
I can't even, like, I ain't gonna say no clickbait shit, but I'm about to say I can't fuck with chick under 10 bodies, 15, 30 bodies at least. But now, all jokes aside, I do need somebody who has been out there and has experienced shit and succeeded at shit and failed that shit, so they know what the fuck they like and what they doing. You saw how you just said, yo, I'm not bringing my ex up, I ain't bringing X, Y, and Z up. That's because you've probably had your fair share of dates. You might have maybe slipped up and did it once or twice and saw how that shit ended up, and you know not to do that again. So I ain't gonna hold you. Me personally, I have the most fun with people who can have fun with themselves. You know what it is you like, and then know you, and bring that to me.
You know what else I just thought of?
Need some miles on that Camry.
Men look at women as a conquest. We don't look at women as if y'all enjoy sex. It's us doing something to y'all.
Because guess what? We do.
Yeah.
I just found that out yesterday.
So the fact that you enjoy it, it kind of takes it away.
We enjoy it. We want the dick. We want the orgasms. We want the foreplay. We want the touching, the rubbing, the sucking, the licking, the penetration. We want all of that. And you want us to want that. But when...
We don't want you to want it from him. We think you only supposed to want it from me.
Well,
the fact that you wanted it from other people...
We just want it the same way y'all want it. Now, of course, I'm only going to want it from my guy if I'm in a relationship. But if I'm dating... I'm gonna want it from my best hitter. What's up, baby? Where you at?
You know what I feel happy with niggas? I feel like up until recently, niggas didn't understand that males and females are both humans. Like we looked at women as if they was like something else. It's like, no, nigga, you can't get horny for niggas you just see in the gym. You can't just be out here like just sucking dick for your own pleasure.
You be looking at dick prints?
You be sucking dick for your own plepleasure? Like you be out, you liking niggas' pictures, you laughing at niggas' jokes. Like we didn't kind of look at y'all how we looked at us. Even me, up until like maybe a couple years ago, I just recently started viewing women as not women but also humans. So like my nigga, maybe she just fucked a nigga, she want to fuck a nigga. I be wanting to fuck bitches sometimes too. I can't look at you no different for that. How am I gonna look at you for different for doing some shit that I be doing?
Nigga, I had that go down yesterday, Gigi. I posted a tweet. You saw the tweet? I said, I hate that chicks I wanted to fuck are congratulating me on my engagement.
Damn.
That hurts.
My girl comes behind me and says, I feel the same way.
Wow.
I hate that niggas I want to fuck are congratulating. I was looking at her like,
excuse me? What niggas want to fuck you?
I mean, what's good for the goose is good for the gander.
But I get it,
no, it ain't.
Because we all got sexual, you know what I'm saying? We want things. And I just, when we're younger or when we're just not, I think a lot of men is not tapped into the world. We don't look at y'all like that. We're supposed to be fucking you.
Yeah.
We don't think that you're here for the same thing. It's just the way our minds work around conquest and shit like that.
I don't got
it
a
just
dick,
doesn't.
but if I did, it would be hard.
I hear that shit. I believe it.
Wake up horny.
I believe
Not
it.
every day, but
no, every day. You wake up horny every day as a nigga.
Every day, but I wake up like, damn, I need to. And if I know I don't got no dick around, then I'm gonna go in the drawer.
You watch porn while you?
Yeah, I watch a lot of lesbian porn. There's probably some lesbian porn pulled up in my shit right now.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Lesbian porn.
I watch a lot of lesbian porn.
I got a rabbit hole lesbian
Every
porn.
once in a while, I feel a little spicy and I watch some gay porn too.
What is up with y'all?
You mean like with niggas?
Yeah.
Oh, tough.
What is the thing?
I watch gay porn. I watch trans.
So what is it? Like, okay. What's the difference between gay and trans? With your sexual desire, like your sexual arousal.
So the trans porn. So all right, I hate to say bisexual because I mean I do suck pussy, but I would never be in a relationship with a woman. So I'm just here for the fun. Like I don't want to.
I think they appreciate that.
Yeah, but I don't want to cuddle after that. Don't call me bae.
You're trisexual.
You know,
not you being gay with guidelines.
Yeah, like we can play with each other's pussies and we can make each other come, but we not about to cuddle after that.
Right.
I'm gonna cuddle with my nigga.
You're not walking down the street hand in hand.
Yeah, no, we not doing none of that. We not even about to talk about it until it's time to do it again. So but
I should eat my pussy again.
Oh, fuck it. All right, fuck it. Go ahead.
Well.
I lost what I was saying. Why did I say that?
Gay porn.
Oh, right. When it comes to a trans woman, right? So I'm fake gay. I like to say gay on the weekends, right? And most holidays.
Part-time gay is crazy.
I like women that look like me. I like women that are face, body. I've never been, except that one time that I was in jail, I've never been with like a stud, right? I've only been with feminine, like women. Normally, 99.99% of the time when you see a transgender woman, especially in porn, she's like this, but with a big ass dick. They be big.
They be having some fucking
So it's like the best of both worlds.
Why the fuck is they dick so big?
And I want to see her fuck a man with it, and I want to see her fuck a woman with it. I'm gonna enjoy all of that while I'm playing with my womanizer.
I ain't going for. I got a confession to make.
Oh god.
I was on Ebony Galore. You feel me? Ebony Galore has a dark side that a lot of niggas don't know. You feel me? I don't know how I ended up here. I'm gonna sue these niggas for that too. Because if I'm on Ebony, why you just gonna throw some trans shit in there, like sprinkle that shit in?
A little sprinkle.
So you know I'm big on thumbnails. So in the thumbnail, she was fire. I'm like, damn, this bitch bad. I'm like, oh, I gotta get this
All
one
right,
out.
with the hand motion.
So I click on it, right? You feel me? And like the way they set it up, it was set up so like you couldn't see the dick in the beginning.
At first.
You feel me? So then I'm like, oh, it's about to be lit. It's lit. You feel me? She used to taking off a bra and shit like that, et cetera, et cetera. Then another shorty pull up, but she got her pants on. I'm like, oh, but the other shorty's naked. I'm like, oh, they about to get right. She pull her pants down, the dick just come out. I said, oh shit.
You stop? You turned it off?
I stopped.
You never jerked off to trans porn?
You went
Only
soft.
the animated shit that we what's it called again? I didn't get soft immediately, but I got soft mentally before I got soft physically.
Wow.
I was like, nah.
Futanari.
Futanari,
Yeah. So it's women just look exactly like you with huge ass dick and they be fucking. This shit is fucking
And this is
amazing.
animated?
It looked like Dragon Ball Z.
I sent it to
Like
you.
horny Dragon Ball Z.
Wow.
What was I thinking
I
about?
don't know. Porn.
Porn. You
Women
no,
liking sex.
you threw some shit in there and tried to slide it by.
Oh, what?
Yeah, you did.
You fucked with a stud when you was in jail, or you fucked with
You can't just
more
say
masculine.
that. You can't.
Sorry,
just say
I don't
that.
know if I'm supposed to say stud or not.
I
More masculine.
I spent
lesbian.
90 days on Rikers Island,
And you
and I
got your
had
shit
a
rocked.
little love interest while I was there, and that was the only time that I was with somebody that was. Like
Where
a
was y'all
mass-
fucking
You
at?
move fast.
Where was y'all fucking at? In the dorms?
Yeah.
Amongst everybody else, y'all was just rocking out right there.
Right. I mean, she just ate my pussy a couple times, but
She never
I'm
threw
mad at it.
She never threw
I
a
ain't mad at
cucumber
that.
from the kitchen in there, in the latex glove.
no. But she definitely ate my pussy.
You've been to
a few
jail way
times.
too much, bro. Because why do you know the method?
I watched all types of porn too. I'm into all that shit. I tell you no lie. I've watched women fuck women. I've watched a man fuck a trans while he fucked a woman. I've watched all that
Oh
shit.
yeah, I like that too. I like the double penetration gay porn.
Yeah, I watched all that shit.
When he fucking and getting fucked at the same time, and
I
they
watched,
piled on.
yeah,
top
they
of each
piled
other.
on top of each other. I watched all that shit.
That's a good.
I watched
that's
it all. I told you.
I'm a little too horny.
I watched a
Bring
woman
it down.
masturbate. I don't know if I told you. I watched a woman masturbate with a pillow. She's riding the pillow, and her pussy was so fat it was coming out, and it was like rubbing against the pillow. And she started, and I was,
I ain't gonna lie.
I started
bro.
shaking in the bed like.
I'm gonna be on. Can I be honest?
Yes.
We're friends, right?
Some
But
shit you don't wanna know.
sometimes you really scare me. Because why are you watching pillow porn?
I like being disgusting. I think it.
Mission
I think
accomplished.
I think.
I
it,
like to say that I'm disrespectfully disgusting.
Yeah, I like
When
being
it comes to
disgusting.
sex.
So you have like a degrading kink? Would you say? You said disrespectfully.
I'm disrespectfully disgusting. Like my disgusting level can get disrespectful.
It means that you're not gonna shame me on how far I'm willing to go for this nut.
I'm gonna go.
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
fuck
go really far. The only thing that like I said earlier, I might try anything once, but
Mm-hmm.
what I absolutely will not try is anything involving feces. I'm good on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I
where
ain't
it
gonna
stops.
lie.
I have a
Shit is
smell
not
thing.
sexy.
I don't have a scat
not sexy.
fantasy whatsoever.
Ooh,
but there's,
go to the
but
bathroom,
But
bro.
that's the thing.
It is.
Some people, you know.
So you know what's
That's the
funny? Now we talk about smells, and we got a couple more minutes in the foreplay part, right? I wanted to ask y'all. I seen you put on your cologne today.
I did.
You was walking through the house smelling like Old Spice.
Nigga, I smell good.
That's fine.
Fuck you.
What kind of smells turn y'all on? What is something that somebody could use in the house, or something that they put on? Something, I don't know what it is, that turns you on. It doesn't have to be cologne. It doesn't have to be perfume. Yes, Loon.
I don't give a fuck what y'all about to say about me. I know I'm an easy ass nigga, and I'm okay with that.
You gonna say chicken?
It's some,
I don't know.
chicken,
No,
is,
I really-
chicken is crazy.
I'm really gonna say food though. If I walk in the house and a man is cooking for me and that shit smells like the aroma hits my nose, my pussy gonna tingle. I'm definitely gonna get moist.
You know what's funny?
Because that's an act of service. That's a way of
a love language.
Yeah, and I'm here for that. Like, I want my man to cook for me, especially surprise me with some dinner. I ain't know you was cooking, or I know you cooking and I know you can cook, and I pulled up and I smell that shit. Oh yeah, hurry up with them lamb chops, baby, because this pussy wet.
Cooking has literally worked for me every time I ever cook.
Food?
My cooking to like fucking ratio is literally 100%.
Oh, they already at your crib. They knew you
Even
knew
chicks
they was
I've
gonna get some
never
pussy.
fucked. Even chicks I've never fucked before.
I don't think you cook some bad food. She's not gonna give you some pussy. She already at your crib. She wants. She came for the dick anyway.
I know. I think it's my cooking. I want to present this to my cooking. Don't be a hater.
Well, I'm reading the article here.
Can I Can I answer my question?
Yeah, because I did cut him off with the food thing because you said chicken.
The shit that gets me easy, I'm an easy ass nigga. I don't give a fuck. It's one, the pound cake lotion from Bath and Body Works. And the vanilla pound cake spray. It's something about a chick just like I just know what it is and I know where you got it from. Like it just smell like you about to give me some box. I don't know. I wear it myself and I got it at my crib. Sometimes I wear that shit. Like I can't say what it's cool. I'm
You're
okay
judging him for that? Why?
I'm okay with that. Because I'm
for women, the women's sense.
No, not for that part.
Because I'm such a cheap ass nigga.
It's so basic.
It is.
And in my mind, y'all know I come from the world of strip. And I started dancing a long time ago, right? And
eons ago.
20. What year are we in?
24.
24 years ago, actually, was when I first started dancing. I retired 12 years ago. However, in the strip club, now these days, bitches is rich and they wearing baccarat in the club, right? And they Creed and
That's
they
right.
and they Killian,
That's
love me
right.
so, love me soft, whatever that shit called that Rihanna wear. So yeah, right. But back in the day,
With that same shit?
it was freesia, it was champagne,
Yes.
strawberry,
Yes.
it was vanilla,
Yes.
it was
It
vanilla
gets
musk,
me. Yes.
and the green one, cucumber melon.
See, I'm
Lord.
horny. I know what I'm talking about.
So when you said that, it takes me back to those days, and I just go very basic.
I got cucumber melon. She wears cucumber melon.
I'm an
Don't
old
tell me.
school
Cucumber
horny
melon.
nigga. That's all.
gotta
it
say-
is.
Freesia was
No way.
purple. Strawberries and champagne was pink. Cucumber melon was green. The vanilla one was like tan and brown.
You really know your shit. It really is tan.
I'm bugging because in this article, the article
Can I have a
is
tissue?
Yeah.
6 scents that attract women. The very first one,
It's food.
vanilla.
Oh, vanilla.
Well, I guess I'm a bitch.
It's an extreme. Look, it says vanilla is an extremely popular scent in men's cologne.
It is.
Oh, okay.
And for good reason. Seductive, playful, sweet, and sensual, this pleasant aroma is always a crowd pleaser.
Yes.
Number 2, she said peppermint. I believe you said peppermint. You
I
didn't say
didn't.
No, she didn't say pepper.
peppermint. Peppermint has been used medicinally for thousands of years to help treat a variety of health problems, from stubborn acne, blemishes to blah, 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 blah. But then not only does it taste fantastic, it also smells amazing to both men and women. The key is to go easy on the smell. Don't overdo it. 3, sandalwood. What's sandalwood?
Sandalwood is like musky.
Yeah, it smells.
Yeah, that's in a lot of men's
Men-
cologne.
That's that Old Spice.
Under notes of sandalwood. Yeah.
4, pastries and coffee. Coffee turns y'all on?
No.
No.
Coffee get the pussy wet?
No.
No.
This is white people stuff.
Get the
This
pussy
is the
hyper.
white people article. They're
Yeah.
supposed to have some mac and cheese in here,
Yeah,
some yams,
Molly made that shit.
cinnamon,
Yes.
and lavender.
Cinnamon deadass get the well, I would say get my pussy wet. Cinnamon deadass gets me in the mood. I ain't gonna front.
Fucking Christ.
Nah, cinnamon, bro. What? You ever walked in the fucking cinnamon bun in King's Plaza? Nigga, I just be in there.
Cinnamon,
Man,
do
that shit
cinnamon,
smell amazing,
bun.
nigga.
Yeah, that shit do go off.
Come in with your 1,500 calories.
I have a question about orgasms. I know I'm heavily into sex. I'm sorry if I'm overpowering you today, but this is my thing.
You don't say.
Do you like being told that you can't come?
You asking me?
No.
You don't. You say you. So that's
Don't
the
tell me.
dominant in you.
Don't tell me that I can't.
That's the dominant in you.
Don't tell me that I can't.
Just ruining the mood.
If he tells you that, are you going to disobey and come anyway and say, "What do you want me to do?"
Sometimes you just can't hold it back. Like sometimes you at the point of no return.
Gigi,
So-
don't do that. You ain't no nigga. Gigi, you not no
Yo,
nigga.
like you gotta relax,
Like,
bro.
come on, bro. Like,
stop.
I know you got
taking
the
it
heart
too
of one,
far.
but you not no nigga. Like,
Boy,
you
but
can't
I'm
control
lighthearted.
this shit. This one thing that y'all got over us is y'all got better
That's the Philly in you. That's the freak boy in you.
Y'all got better parts. I know as a man, I be trying to do the Kegels or the Kegels or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
So,
Deagles, nigga.
But y'all can control that shit.
Yeah, but it's so hard to get that I ain't once I'm there. Don't tell me not to do it, cause no, it took me.
You don't edge yourself.
I edge when I'm masturbating. I can masturbate for hours because I'm edging.
But because it's sex, it's harder.
I mean, I edge during oral, but y'all know external orgasm and an internal orgasm is different. I can control an external orgasm, but that internal orgasm, that thing coming for you, baby.
That should come from your toes, nigga.
Do you like being told that you can't come?
Nobody's never told me that in my life.
Nobody's ever said.
I'm gonna ask for it.
So,
I'm not gonna tell you not to do it. I'm gonna bet, Daddy, please, can I have it? I want it so bad.
Go ahead.
Gigi, I told you, you gotta stop looking at me and doing this, man. I'm trying to behave. God damn it. But as much as you looking at me again, as much as a pleaser as I actually am, I kind of like control the vibe. So for the most part, I'm the one kind of calling the shots and the plays for the most part. So no woman in their life ever told me I can't come. Not to say they can't, but it just never.
No, I've told a man not to come before.
And he listened?
Yeah, I mean, but it was because I wanted to come first or come with him. So like, no, wait for me. Like, don't come yet. Like,
That's happened.
But not just on some.
That's not a demand though. Like, yo, don't come or else, nigga.
Yeah.
Nigga.
But definitely, I'm almost there.
I wish I had more cum control. I'm in the box, and we get to one of them things where that ass is slapping around my motherfucking thighs, and I just felt it coming out. I was like, oh shit, no. She's like, you gonna come? I was like, yeah, no. Yes, no, but I could feel it, motherfucker. Like it's coming down. I don't know if it's the urethra or whatever. It's just like, boop, boop, boop. And I'm like squeezing. I'm like, no.
Loading 95%. Another one bites the dust.
She's laying there like, yo, you
like really, nigga?
No, it was hilarious because I was like, yes, no, yes. No, God damn it!
You couldn't hold it.
You got me.
Point where you just had to let it go.
Yeah, man.
I ain't gonna front. You know, question for you. You don't find that jerking off gives you like better dick control?
If you edge.
Because I haven't been doing it.
Very often.
And semen retention.
I don't know if it's
I don't
semen
like
retention.
semen
It's
retention.
somewhat semen retention-y because I'll have a body orgasm if I don't let the actual ejaculation happen. So I'll jerk off. And right when it gets to the point where I feel it like about to rise, I just let go.
Nah, you
And the
bugging.
dick just be like,
What? Nigga, I will punch a hole in my wall. Don't do that to me. This nigga dick, you gonna get this shit right now. I don't have no time to wait on this now.
Yeah, I love that though. I think doing that definitely gives me more dick control, more like I get more stamina. You know what I'm saying? And I think I come back faster. I think men have a problem with needing 10, 15 minute time afterwards. If you allow yourself to go up and down, your dick is like, all right, I want more. And if you do it by yourself, you're more able to do it when you're with a woman or when you're having sex with your partner.
I just had a flashback.
What's that?
You wanna share with us?
Go ahead, girl. Go ahead.
You looking
Tell
at
us
this-
about
just
it.
looking
Close
at
your eyes. I'm gonna close my eyes and tell us about
All
it.
right, y'all. Story time with Gigi. Everybody close their eyes.
Story time with Gigi. Story time with
we hit the bell, hit the bell,
Gigi
hit the bell.
Maguire.
So I had something happen to me in the sexual experience once upon a time.
Right.
And it's only happened this one time. And I was very surprised because I didn't even know that this was like a thing. So I want to ask y'all, because y'all have penises, have y'all ever done this before? So I'm having sex. It was actually a threesome, but that part don't really matter. I was having sex, right? And it was one of those. Actually, the threesome part does matter because I was woken up by the girl playing with herself. I heard her moaning, but he was spooning me, right? But I hear her like, so I'm like, they not fucking because he, you know what I'm saying? So, but this is like me in my sleep, and then I wake up, and then me and him, he slides it in from the side, and now we're fucking. So I came twice, and then I went to sleep. I woke up again. Now it's daytime, sun's out. Now we're like up for the day, right? So this was like middle of the night situation. I wake up to him thrusting. And at that moment, I realized that this man just slept with his penis in my vagina. How?
Yes.
How does that happen?
It does happen.
How?
It has happened. So, I'm not
This
gonna say
only
several
happened
times.
to me once, and
Maybe
I was
twice.
like, I jumped in the group chat so fast, like, yo, because what? Condom on and all.
Yeah, condom on.
What?
I actually had twin babies off that.
How, sir? Sirs? How?
There's been times when I fell asleep, and for some reason, whatever position we was in, because when you collapse, you collapse. Now he did it from the back, so I don't know how the fuck he did that, because you got ass in the middle of that and all that. But I was laying in between her legs, and so I just fell asleep like that. And when I woke up on top of her, and when I fell asleep, or maybe I don't remember the actual position, but when I woke up, I literally was still inside. The problem is that I was soft, and the condom was still on. So as I rose, it pushed the condom off.
And the nut.
Now that's not the time we had kids, but yeah, I had to go get the condom because the shit.
My mind was blown, and I didn't even realize until like we're like 5 thrusts in that.
Oh shit! When did he put this motherfucker in?
It was already there.
Already assembled
It was
ass nigga.
already there.
Yeah.
How?
This happened to me twice.
I want it to happen again.
So for me, when I was fucking with Florida Bay, that was like, she had a whole bunch of things. I was like her sexual bucket list. And she said what she likes is she likes for, like, she wanted for me to go to sleep with my dick in her. And I was like, before or after sex? And she was like, after. And I was like, I'm going to try, but I know after I let one off, my shit is
So I will note this. When we woke up in the middle of the night when his girlfriend was playing with herself and he started fucking me, I
Whoa.
came. He didn't.
Whoa.
You didn't say that part.
You didn't say that part.
The threesome?
Yeah, you just said she was playing with herself. Y'all was spooning.
Whoa.
But you just be casually saying shit. Don't look at me with this straight ass face.
That was the
His girl was over there while he was spooning you.
His girlfriend?
And slept.
They
He
lived together.
slept
I was in
inside-
their bed.
You were a unicorn?
You want to see the tattoo? Oh, I can't show it to you. But
He slept inside of you while his girl
so
was over
again,
there.
You
we
like
woke
Batman
up
for real.
in the mid. Like, let's say we had a threesome. Everybody came. We got in the bed to go to sleep. I'm like, this was our first time having a threesome. So I'm like, well, where y'all want me to sleep? So he like, I'm gonna sleep in the middle. You sleep on this side. That's her side. Okay, cool. He's spooning me in my sleep. Like, he's holding on to me. I feel him. I feel his arms around me. I feel his body up against my body, like skin to skin. I feel this. I hear, and I'm like, I hear her,
That ain't me.
but
He's here.
and she's right. So she's playing with herself. He puts his dick, like I start doing this. Now I'm like,
Yeah, put it. Yeah, it's right there. She got that arch. She threw that arch in there.
They don't even ask her. They just like,
so he put his dick inside of me, and we doing what we doing. I done flipped over, legs open, my leg on top of his leg. I'm damn near like riding it and all that. And I came twice. She came. I heard her. I came twice. And then he did not come. And I went to sleep. I woke up and it was, and I was just like,
that is the most efficient threesome I've ever seen in my life.
Not really, because she was over there jerking off when she was getting her 2 nuts off. I would have got shot.
Well, yeah, you would have got shot.
I'd have got shot. I think most men would have got shot in this story.
Yeah.
so yeah, because.
And I know why he didn't come out.
Why?
He fell asleep with a medium chub. He never came.
No, that's what I'm saying. He didn't come.
He fell asleep with a
He
medium
didn't
chub.
come. Condom still
So
on.
his shit was kind of just, it was warm
It was
the
mid-form.
whole time. And yeah, he was mid-form the whole time. He never
That's
went.
how I was able to stay.
Yeah.
I think that's what happened
I could
with
do that too.
situation.
Yeah. If I don't nut, I could do it.
But
Yeah, he
you
didn't come.
ladies, where's my camera?
Right. This one.
You invite the unicorn over. He fucks her so good she nuts twice, and you are over there masturbating. He goes to sleep spooning her. You feel the way?
This was round 2, though. We had already.
Y'all already had y'all
we
together
already
threesome.
had our together. I made them come at the same time.
Fire.
What?
Yeah, I
Yo,
was
Gigi,
getting her
you-
pussy and he was hitting
Wait,
from the back, and they came together.
Gigi,
Fire.
you like horny Batman. Because, like, I will look at you, look mad innocent, but you're like a little vigilante, horny
And the
nigga. Like,
glasses are prescription. Don't let them fool you.
I'm
my girl.
fucking dead.
My
son.
girl in the chat like, child,
I'm
it's no
fucking
way.
dead. I'm
Shit,
dead.
my relationship over.
Yes,
But some
clip.
people say that they see as normal.
It's
There's
normalish.
nothing wrong here.
I mean, that's because people come from different walks of life.
So people have different outlooks and different when it comes to threesomes. There's a lot of like rules. And we knew we was about to have a threesome, and we have conversations over dinner and drinks. I was actually drinking red wine that night. So, you know, I asked those questions. Like, do you care? So a lot of women in a threesome, the girlfriend or wife will have a problem if the man finishes with the girl.
I got in trouble for that.
So
before.
I asked them, you know, how do you feel if he wanted to, or if just by happenstance he finished with me? And she's like, I don't care. Me personally, I don't care either. Like, but there are some women that are like,
That's my nut, right?
Don't come with her, or at least come with me first, and then get your second nut with her. But don't let her be the reason why. But I mean, they didn't. She literally was like, I don't care. I want him to.
Right.
So
I know women that actually enjoy seeing their man fuck other women, and that's really
What? You got a book?
threesomes are my favorite. Listen,
If she got a book, I'm gonna read it. I don't know how to read, but I'm gonna buy the book. I promise.
there's
I'm
one
gonna
in the
buy a
works
book.
right now.
I'm gonna buy
So
the book.
it's not a sex book though, but it's definitely a book about my life. But
Okay, we need to hear it.
so, you know how the most basic sex question is what? What's the first most basic sex question that you always get asked, or you ask?
That we ask, we don't ask stuff for basic, but in general, maybe like, oh, what's your favorite position, or
Exactly.
or she
That's
might
the
be like,
first
how,
basic sex question, numero uno 101. What's your favorite position?
doggy style or missionary.
So I do have a favorite position, but I have a favorite sexual activity, and my favorite sexual activity is threesomes. I want both. Maybe it's the Gemini in me, I don't know, but I want pussy and I want dick, and I'm gonna want dick after pussy normally. So why not have it all as a, you know?
I agree. I
Sharing
enjoy
is caring.
threesomes. I enjoy
And
threesomes
listen, when
so
I'm
much.
in a relationship, I'm single right now. But when I'm in a relationship and me and my guy are into the whole threesomes, because I have been in relationships with guys that's like, no, bitch, I'm not cool with that.
With threesomes?
Yeah.
What nigga gonna decline a threesome?
Some niggas don't wanna
I
see
had
the
a man
girl like
break
that.
up with me because he caught me in the bed with my homegirl.
What?
Yeah.
All right, that's kind of cheating though.
No, it's bro.
It
you,
is
it's
cheating.
not cheating if
Yes,
it's with
it is
another
cheating.
girl.
It's cheating.
Bro.
It's
cheating.
definitely cheating.
It's cheating.
It's definitely cheating.
It's not cheating to me.
And that's your
But-
homegirl? I
I'm
thought y'all
mom-
was friends.
I'm a mind my
Listen.
business.
Y'all fucking?
Listen, them bottomless mimosa brunches turn bottomless sometimes, fellas.
How?
Don't be fooled.
Nigga, she from Atlanta.
You
What
just
you mean?
oh, it's
That's
Atlanta.
the real brunch,
It's Atlanta.
nigga.
It's Atlanta.
That's brunch capital.
Because Atlanta is threesome city.
Yeah.
You go to Atlanta
but-
and you get a girl, she has a girlfriend already.
Of course. You
Or she
playing
likes you to
second
fuck her
fiddle.
friends.
Anyway, the point that I was getting at is I appreciate the break, and I want to see. First of all, I want to see what she gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like I'm like the Mike Tyson in the bed. Like I feel like I'm Jordan in the sheets. You know what I'm saying? So I want to know when I bring another woman in, can she teach me something? Let me see what she gonna do. Let me see what she working with, because I want to see. You know, porn is fake. As much as we watch porn, we know they're actresses and actors. So they're being directed. I want to see what you working with, bitch, and if I could take notes or not. I want to see my man being pleased by what you doing, and maybe I should try that on him too. Or, I'm tired, bitch, my jaws is a little sore, and I need a break. So go on and suck that dick. Let me watch.
That's what she told me to do.
What?
When I had my first successful threesome, because I had threesomes that didn't really work out. I had threesomes where I fucked one and the other one was just laying there, and then I fucked her, but there was never interaction.
Everybody gotta be willing participants.
Yes,
we
my
gotta
first
be
one-
on each other in all types of ways.
I had one said she wanted the other one. I invited Shorty over. I sat back. I started making drinks. I sat back. I turned down the lights, the candles on. They just start talking.
ambiance.
And next thing you know, they start kissing.
There
I'm
you go.
sitting here like, yo, this shit is really fucking happening. Like this is my first successful one.
About to go down.
They on each other. I find my way into it. We all over. Nigga, I must have been fucking for like 5 hours. No nut. Just 5 hours of fucking. Maybe 5 is a lot. But you got to remember, it's not just me fucking.
Yeah.
There's a lot of eating pussy. There's a lot of
Yeah.
playing. There's you going to get some more
all
wine,
kissing
rolling
at
up
the
a
same
blunt.
time.
There's a lot of that going on. And then women can scissor and kiss and eat pussy forever. They can do
Hours.
whatever the fuck they want to do.
Hours and hours and hours.
And I was smoking weed at the time, so they doing them, and I'm just going to smoke my weed and come back in, you know what I mean? But at one point, my shorty was like, yo, I'm sore.
Go ahead.
Fuck her.
Yeah,
Leave me alone.
go ahead.
And went to sleep on the couch. I'm on the other couch going crazy, knocking shit down. We wind up in the other room. We all go to bed. My girl's on one side. I'm in the middle. This is a previous relationship, so it's not the one I'm in now. My girl's on one side. Shorty's in the middle. I'm on the edge. And I made the mistake of slipping back in. And I nutted.
She got mad? Your girlfriend got mad?
Nigga, no threesome for you.
Ever again.
Ever again.
See, here's my thing. And I don't know if this is the mentality in me. But once we agree that we all fucking, why is there a rule? Bitch, you agreed to let him fuck. So why does it matter when the orgasm happens? Like, that's just like, and I've had this happen to me also. That's just like when I agree to a threesome and then a nigga circle back behind my back. I already done told you could fuck what you sneaking for. Yeah. If you want to do it again, let's do it again.
Because they don't want you. I just want to fuck her right now.
Nah.
See, look, nah. See what?
You can't.
You just said that she could be part of our dynamic.
But if a bitch like me, I am gonna be like, go ahead, and you know that already. So why sneak when I'm already? If you tell me I want this bitch to suck my dick, do you mind if she suck my dick? Can I get my dick sucked? Go ahead.
But the thing
So
is,
why go sneak and get
because
shit
what if
sucked
I
when
didn't
I'm
make you
already
nut yet?
cool?
Today or yesterday? What if I didn't make? Because now I know I got a responsibility towards your nut, and I want to go fuck somebody else and give them your nut. Now you thinking like,
I'm not possessive.
Her whole thing is like, why lie when you could have told the truth and not got in trouble?
Yeah,
Like, that's corny shit.
Yeah.
Loon, say you agree to a male, female, male threesome. Yeah. Say you get there to the point where you're cool with a male, female, male. And dude makes your woman body orgasm, squirt, crazy.
Are you okay with that?
Look at him. He just broke up. They broke up.
No,
look at him. You seen it, right?
I mean, so look, here's the thing.
It was a tongue kiss for me.
The thing about it is what she said is very important. So you got to have these conversations prior. You know what I'm saying? At this point, I'm not just going into a threesome freestyling. You know, so we're going to set up parameters. We're going to set up an objective. What's the mission? And we're going to get it done. So if she tells me beforehand, like, yo, I kind of want to have a threesome. I kind of want to fuck him and feature you. Then I'm gonna be okay with that. You know what I'm saying?
Feature you, come on.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'll be okay with that. Cause I told I'm a selfless nigga. If this is really what you want to do, if I'm in it with you and I get there, then
let's get it.
I wouldn't mind.
Years ago, I had a threesome with a married couple, and literally mid-stroke, she shut shit down because she told him that he was enjoying me too much. You know what happened after that? I fucked that nigga for 2 years straight, and he paid me.
I bet.
Oh my god.
I bet.
Jesus
But that means she knew her man. No,
for 2 whole
Gigi,
years,
no.
her husband
Gigi,
was on
no.
my line.
She knew her man. Understand
She knew
that
he was
was
a
going to
goner.
happen regardless of whether she shut it down or not. She saw something in the way that he was handling you, where she was like, "No, he likes this bitch. He wants her for real. This ain't sex. This is it."
She said, stop.
Yeah.
Literally, stop. No, you liking this too much. No, stop. Like, no, this done. We over.
Yeah. She seen
I
that
was
nigga
just like,
drooling. Speaking of drool, it is about that time.
Okay.
Gigi,
I blame Maggie.
were you
Maggie
shocked
fault.
by the videos in the 106 in Dark?
I was. I mentally prepared myself for something, but I did not mentally prepare myself for Shrek or them feet.
Shrek was nuts.
Foot Locker got it.
And by the way, there was a woman giving better dick than I've seen in a lot of these videos. The one that should have won, she was giving better dick than a lot of the dick I've seen in these videos.
She was
Blame
giving
me.
better dick,
I
and it
tanked
was
it. I
in her
apologize.
pussy.
And it was in there. All right. Well, you already know what to do if you want to see 106 in Dark. Go to patreon.com/thehardorsoftshow. You can go into the Discord to see the clips. They're there every week. And then we upload the show on Patreon, so you can watch it too. All right. Y'all ready to start the show?
Yes, sir.
Y'all ready to get into it? Welcome to the Hardorsoft Show, the place where men talk about the things we like about sex, the things we don't like about sex, the things that make us hard,
I always wanted to do that. Just do that.
and the things that make us soft.
I didn't get a soft move yet. I'm working on it.
I'm here with the air, my guy who put the air in debonair,
I like that.
King Loon the First.
Like that. What's going on? What is going on?
AKA
Stop.
Dr.
No, all right.
Tongue.
No. Let me tell y'all why y'all not.
Show her. You've been flirting with her all episode.
I did not flirt.
Show
with
her the time.
I haven't flirted with her.
Show her the kid.
Stop making me blush. Yo, you know a girl dead ass left that on one of my pictures? I'm like, oh my God, it is really, I cannot escape this fucking name, bro.
How'd you get that name?
Because I got a abnormally long tongue, unfortunately.
And when he laughs, it goes.
We go to Cancun. We take
those.
He got that. We go to Cancun. We take our kink community to Cancun. We had a sex tournament, like a game tournament. We couldn't find mangoes. We were supposed to do a mango eating competition, but they couldn't find them. So they gave me and him apples and made us do a pussy eating thing with the apple. But you're not supposed to touch it with your hands. So I try to get on the floor and I put like a thing down on the floor and I try to roll it around. I'm eating the motherfucker. This bitch ass nigga.
Nah, that was genius. Okay.
His hands behind his back and is twirling the apple with his fucking tongue like a basketball.
What in the Harlem Globetrotters is doing here? What?
Son, I think I'm killing this shit. I look up, everybody's looking at this motherfucker and he's eating it too. No hands.
He literally ate most of the apple.
Hands.
That's why they putting all them apples in
Yeah. I'm never ever laughing on
Mac
this podcast.
notebook.
I'm never laughing on this
Let's
podcast.
go, Mr.
again.
McIntosh.
I hate
Hilarious.
y'all.
If you go back, before I started calling you, you might have to go back to around June, May of last year. Every time that motherfucker laugh, his tongue would come out and like flap around. And I noticed it when I'm like, what the fuck? Why did you just do that? He's like, what? I'm like, why does your tongue go so far out your fucking mouth?
You have no control.
Gigi, stop talking to me. I'm not going to tell you this again. Okay? I'm calling HR.
Okay.
We are also sitting here with a legend, bro.
The myth.
I'm talking about, I believe, when I was going to Magic and BMF would come through and the fucking money would be in the air, bro. It was like, it's like when my pops used to tell me about Vietnam. He said it would rain sideways in Vietnam. That's how the money would go. And nigga, you couldn't be saying the money would just get stuck to your face. They would throw so much fucking money.
It would be in your hood.
It would be they couldn't tell you stealing money. It was everywhere. It was on you. It was everywhere. And Gigi was on stage.
Well, see, I wasn't there. I came right after BMF.
Okay.
So I wasn't there actually when BMF was there. I came in 2005. But I caught the residual actions that happened, that they started some shit. And then you have the rappers and the ball players and the dope boys who carried the torch.
That's right.
So I was there for that part of the Make It Rain era.
Whoa, Gigi Maguire from the Lip Service podcast.
Yeah.
Now, you are such a legend. I'm hearing things that you're doing a documentary. Am I right?
So Magic City has a 3-part docuseries that is executive produced by Dream Crew, which is Drake's production company. Jermaine Dupri.
Whoa.
Atlanta's other mayor. And Jamie Gertz, who she's a former actress who is actually a billionaire, and she owns the Hawks.
Whoa.
And of course, Magic City, Mr. Magic himself. So it's done. The docuseries is done. But I've been sitting in on these meetings, and I am a pivotal part of the entire project. So much so that it started with an interview. So my name was at the top of the list that Magic City gave to production of these are the people who you need to tell their story, right? So they called me for my pre-interview on Zoom. And by the end of that call, which lasted twice as long as it was supposed to, they said, you know what? We have changed our mind on how we want to move forward with you. And instead of you coming in for just an interview, we would like to offer you the position of narrator. We want you to narrate this entire docuseries. So I narrate all 3
Get the fuck out of here.
episodes. Not only I sat down for an interview, so they did interview me. I narrate, and I helped a lot of the deals get made. Let's just say that. Like I crossed the T's and dotted the I's for a lot of things that they need.
Because your stamp is important.
Yeah.
When it comes to Magic City, Your stamp is very important.
I am still Mrs. Magic City.
That's right.
Like literally, I was in Magic on Saturday, and I was standing on the steps by the stage, and one of the new bottle girls was behind the bar with Lil Madge, who is the GM. He's Magic City's Big Magic's son, and he said to her, she said to him like, "Who is that?" And he's like, "Oh, that's the Rain and Mrs. Magic City." She literally came up to me and was like, "I just had to come introduce myself because when Mikey told me that you was the Rain and Mrs. Magic City, I just needed to, you know what I'm saying?" So
now how you
like
get that
still
title?
to this day. Because when you put everything that I've had that I've done on the scoreboard and you tally up my score, like I'm not the thickest, I'm not the prettiest, I don't got the biggest ass. I might not even be, well, I probably am the best dancer, but
I don't agree with some of the things you're saying. But cool.
In everybody's opinion.
Trying to be respectful.
In everybody's opinion. Everybody might not think that I got the best body. Everybody might not think that I have the best face. Everybody might not think that I have the best personality. But when you tally my scores up against everybody else's, I come out on top. So I have a lot of record breaking, history making moments in
like what?
the
Tell me
6
some.
years that I was at Magic City. So
Are these
and a lot of this is it in the documentary? Well, I haven't seen it yet.
Okay.
But speaking of documentary, before we get into my personal shit, we are having our world premiere at South by Southwest Film and TV Festival.
What's the dates for that?
It's March 11th. We actually chose a Monday, of course, because anything else would be
Monday.
Anything else would be uncivilized. So we're taking our talents to Austin, Magic City Monday, March 11th. There is the first episode is going to be shown, and there's a live Q&A with myself, Big Madge, and Jermaine Dupri. And then there's an after the party is the after party. There's an after party where we're doing a Magic City pop-up. So I'm really excited about that. I'm excited to be able to see at least the first episode because we've been working on this since it's been a year. I did my interview the day after Valentine's Day last year. So I did like all of my studio work, and there's some interstitials and stuff that I'm involved in, and all of that happened in like June and July. So like I've been in these pitch meetings, and it's just been so long that I'm just so anxious to be able to see at least the first episode.
I want to ask you a question.
Yeah.
In your mind, because I would think that Magic City sets the tone for strip clubs or dance for the country.
Yeah.
Like if it's that's the one you got to beat. That's the one that they try to say, okay, well, they got this, we got to do this. Like I remember when I went to Onyx, they put the poles on the ceiling because they was trying they had to do something. What is it about Magic City that made it that thing?
Yeah. This is a question that I answer in the documentary. The magic in Magic City is the love. The magic in Magic City is the genuine love. Look at me with my hands in the heart. Is the genuine love that you get when you step inside that building, no matter who you are. If you're a customer, if you're a dancer, if you're a celebrity, if you're a DJ, if you're a bouncer, if you work in the office auditioning dancers, you feel the love within that place, and it's very pure. And Magic City it's very small. People don't realize that Magic City is really small. Like you can see everything in the building from wherever angle you're standing in. It's family owned. A black man has owned Magic City.
Older black man, very older black man, right?
He's not that old. He's in his 60s. He's Angela Bassett's age.
Yo, listen, Big Magic. Stay away from my lady. Know where to find you.
Big Magic. Okay. So he started he started Magic City in 1985 with nothing. He took the money that he made from his job, and he opened up, and he was everything to the club. He was the bartender, he was the bouncer, he was the DJ. He ran everything. He had one dancer. He started out with one dancer in 1985. Fast forward almost 40 years later, Magic City is the most famous strip club in the world.
It really is.
Same building, same owner. This man went to the feds for 9 years.
That's right. Came back and it was still there.
Came back.
It was still running.
And still has it.
Still had it. Still going. Yeah. That's right. Yeah. That's right. So I am super excited.
Very
to hear.
authentic.
But you have something else going too.
Another thing they don't do and this is, in my opinion, from being in this building, from seeing firsthand, they don't do any promo. There's a billboard in the parking lot that they don't even advertise on.
Really?
They don't pay anybody to do anything. They're not paying no celebrities to pull up. They're not paying for no commercials on the radio. They're not paying for any promo. And guess what? They don't have to, because it speaks for itself.
But how did he? So I know this probably comes up in the documentary. You had the Gentleman's Club. You had Jazzy Tees. You had so many different clubs that came and go in Gold Room, whatever. You have so many different clubs that came and went. How did Magic stay alive even through him going to jail? Like, how did they keep that going?
So, spoiler alert, and this is how the first episode ends. He almost lost it when he went to jail. He left it in the hands of a family member who just did not do right by him. Everybody it was just chaotic. It was just, the palace was a run amok. Like, it was a mess. And when he got out of jail, Magic City, the building, was 120 days away from being sold in auction. So at this point, he was faced with, do I do what I got to do to save, my baby, or do I just let it go? Well, we know what happened, because we still have Magic City.
He saved that.
So, again, this goes back. It's something about this Magic City. It just goes back to the genuine love and the integrity that's just in the brick and mortar of that building. And Magic, I call him my daddy. Like, that man he's a one of one.
He's super respected.
He's like the Godfather.
That's right.
That's like right. he there's no comparison. You can't put him. He's in a league of his own.
I totally agree. Loon, what you got?
So I wanted to so you said a couple things that kind of rang in my head. You said that you have been retired for 12 years and you started dancing 24 years ago. So we're looking at the year 2000. So this is your first introduction to dancing in general.
It wasn't Magic City.
No, I know it was a Magic City, but I want to know, like, how did you even, because you, like, when you think of dancers, you kind of like, not even being fun, you kind of like the Kobe Bryant of, like, dancing. Like, you're really up there, like, on the Mount Rushmore. So walk us through, how did it start? Like, let us know, like, what was your intro to dancing to begin with?
I was homeless. I was a mother of a 2-year-old. Her father had just got murdered. I moved into the apartment that he lived and got murdered in. And I started dealing with a guy from the neighborhood, and he tried to take my life when I tried to break up with him. So he climbed into, you know how you have like the unit, the air conditioning unit in the window? He climbed up on the fire escape and pushed in that. He literally woke me up. He was sitting on my chest with a knife to my throat. And I fought him, and he pushed the refrigerator down. It was just like a whole big thing. My daughter woke up came into the room, and when he saw her, he left out of the same window he came in. I left that apartment that night with the clothes on my back and a diaper bag for my daughter, and I never looked back. So I went to my mother, and she told me that I could not stay there. She had already kicked me out 2 years before that when my baby was 5 months old. That's a whole different story.
It should sound like P-Valley.
She
sound like Winter.
Somebody said that
Did they steal your fucking? They stole your story.
They didn't steal it, but my life has been amused.
They said in the comments that you're the girl that P-Valley was made for. That's what they said.
My life, my real life has been amused, and it's for Mercedes and Autumn Nights. So not to get too drawn out with the story, but I go to my mom. She told me I can't stay there. I end up moving into my god sister's unfinished basement. Very dusty, mildew, smelly, and I decide to become a drug mule, and this is how I end up on Rikers Island. So I got arrested JFK Airport. I didn't get caught with the drugs that I swallowed, but I got caught with the drugs that I was carrying. I am now 5 years probation. This is my second felony conviction because I got caught busting checks too. So I am now a 19-year-old mother of a 2-year-old, and I'm a double convicted felon. And now, same god sister who I live with, who put me onto the drug mule situation, it now put me onto the strip club. And I walk in a club that's called Delilah's. It's like Cheetah in Atlanta, you know, like 30-foot poles and mirrors everywhere, marble floors, where the girls wear gowns. This was back then. And just so happened that my cousin Brandy was working there. I had no idea that she had even been dancing.
Get the hell out of here.
So I was with a ball player. When my sister kind of sold the club to me, the idea of being a dancer. In my mind, I was ignorant. So in my mind, I'm thinking dirty, gutter butt, just nasty, fucking yourself with a Corona bottle on stage for $4. You know what I'm saying? Like this was my mindset of what a strip club was. I had no idea that there were gentlemen's clubs, that there were clean, like I like to call them, clubs. And when she sold it to me, she's like, yeah, she had a client that worked there, and she's like, my client, you know, she got money, she drive a Lexus, and she get her hair done every week, and she tip good, and she always got wads of cash, and she dressed nice, and she tells me that her clients are athletes and doctors and lawyers and businessmen. So just so happened to be hanging out with one of my friends, and she introduced me to a guy that played for the Sixers at the time. And on our first date at dinner, I asked him about the club, and I'm like, you know, what do you know about this club? And he's like, what you know about it? And I'm like, somebody told me I should work there. And he's like, you would do that? And I'm like, I don't know, I never been. So we went. So we get there, and we're at the bar. We're at the bar, and I'm watching. Now I have a dance background. When you said, am I flexible?
Yeah.
I started ballet at the age of 4. I went to a performing arts high school. I danced all through high school. So my entire life, I've been not just flexible, but I've been a technical dancer, trained. And so I saw this girl on stage, and she was doing pole tricks and dancing, but my technical background told me that she also had a technical. She was a real dancer. And ball player date sees that my eyes are glued to this girl. He gives me money to go to the stage to tip her. It's my fucking cousin.
No fucking way.
My little cousin Brandy.
I'm dead.
Shout out to Brandy. Her name was Kat at Delilah's.
Dead.
So I'm like, bitch, what you doing? He's like, bitch, what you doing here?
Bitch, I'm trying to get you some money.
I'm familiar with your game.
So I'm like, shit, I need a job. She got me hired. I started working the next day.
That's fire.
I want to ask you more questions, but I don't want to give too much because I think that you got to have a book coming.
Yeah.
You got to have a book coming.
Maggie's writing it.
Maggie's writing the book. Shout out to Maggie.
I'm gonna learn
We
how to
spend
read.
a lot of time together when I'm in New York because she needs to live in my skin, essentially, to be able to tell the story the right way.
I like that.
So,
I like
yeah.
that.
I'm gonna learn how to read just for the book. I promise.
And Maggie is
also have
also a therapist. Psychiatrist. I'm sorry. She's a psychiatrist. So we're writing it from a mental health standpoint because I've seen and done and been through so many things. You know, that's just one of my many stories with this guy that tried to take my life. He wasn't the only one as well. But you would think that someone that has been through so much trauma and obstacles and hardships, and, you know, I've witnessed, literally, my daughter's father died 5 days after her second birthday. Like, you know, I've been through so much pain and heartache. You would think that would leave me battered and broken, but it has not. I've used that pressure to make myself into a diamond, and Maggie is going to orchestrate that story to be able to tell the world. And it was her idea, actually, to tell it from a mental health standpoint.
We cannot
shout out to you, girl.
Especially from a mental health standpoint. I want to. I'd love to see how y'all do that.
Yeah, it's definitely needed.
So you have the documentary coming out, but you also have something else going on.
Yeah. So going back to the whole P Valley thing, right? So if the viewers and you guys in the room are familiar with the storyline, Mercedes, the very first episode, Mercedes walks into the office and she hands the owner of the club a flyer for her last dance. When I retired from Magic City in 2011, I had a retirement party, my farewell performance, and I named that party The Last Dance.
Get the fuck out.
No
Yes,
way.
I told y'all, I know Michael Jordan of this shit. So
Because you know when she was talking,
joking.
not only was it the play P Valley, but I got a little Players Club. What's the movie with Diamond?
Players Club.
And she walked in, and she brought her cousin there, and all that, and her cousin.
Yep.
I'm looking, yo, there's a little bit of all of this in there.
Yeah, all kinds
So
of
I decided that I was going to retire, and Little Magic is like, you can't just leave. Like, you are not the average stripper. You are the entertainer of all entertainers. There's no way, that we can just let you walk out of here without documenting it in some type of way. Like, excuse me, y'all. But you have to give, like, your fans, your family, your followers, you have to give them a farewell performance. Like, so let's plan a party. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I had a choreographer, I had celebrity drops, I had celebrities in attendance, I had props and costumes, and it was a whole big production. Now, me coming from the dance background, this is something that I always wanted to do. I always wanted to incorporate strip with technical dance and give choreo and really give a full performance. So I was able to do that with this Last Dance. Now, the reason why I called it The Last Dance is because the song that I chose for my finale was Beyonce's Dance for You. And I literally learned the choreo from the video and recreated that on that stage. But Flashdance, pull the string in the water. So I did that with money and confetti. So it made it look like water. So I that's why I called the party The Last Dance, because it was like Flashdance, The Last Dance. And I literally recreated for my for the cover art, because I filmed it for DVD. So for the cover art, I recreated the Flashdance DVD cover, that picture with her sitting with the off the shoulder. I recreated that, and I crossed out Flash and put Last over it, and that was the party. So fast forward to P Valley. Actually, rewind. When I did that, it was just the name of the party. It was the theme. Like, I come from that world, so that's what I gave. Who knew that Jessica Dime was going to use that as her storyline for her first season of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta? Who knew that any given day you can scroll on your Explorer page and you can see a random dancer in whatever city having a Last Dance? Like, Last Dance has become a staple. Last Dance has become a thing in strip. If you are a dancer with any kind of notoriety, you got any type of customer base, and you decide that you walking away from the club, now you have a Last Dance. Same way they have birthday sets, they have Last Dances now. Who knew that was going to become a thing? I had no idea. Now, fast forward to P Valley, that's the storyline.
That's the storyline.
So here are the correlations. The snack pack, the trilogy. So the trilogy was Mercedes and the white girl in Mississippi, and they were the feature whole crew. That was me. I was the tying in my record breaking moments. I was the let's run it back. I got hired. I came to Atlanta the day of Hurricane Katrina.
You can't tell the whole story now. You gotta give motherfuckers a reason to buy the book.
Don't give us everything.
This is the correlations in P Valley. I came to Atlanta the day of Hurricane Katrina. I came to Atlanta because I tried to break up with my boyfriend, and he tried to kill me and told me that I could not leave him. I would die first. I got hired because I did the amateur. I was a bartender. I wasn't even dancing anymore. I let my friends talk me into doing the amateur night contest. I won the amateur night contest. Before I even won, after my first performance, Big Magic himself walked up to me and said, "Who are you? Where'd you come from? You want a job? You need a job? You got a job?" Because I need that on my stage every night. So I got hired because I won the amateur night contest. Same thing with all them nights. Okay. I was given the very first feature stage set. It was me and another girl named Fierce. Fierce decided she wanted to stop dancing and go back to school. And then now I created this group called the Snack Pack. The trilogy was the Snack Pack. Last Dance, Snack Pack. Fast forward to when there's probably some other things in it, but just to wrap this up, fast forward to season 2. P Valley ends season 2 with what? Mercedes has this Last Dance. Remember, she did 7 Pounds of Pressure with Lil Murder. She took that money and did what with it? Opened a pole dance studio. I made $28,000 in 28 minutes at my Last Dance. I took that money and I opened up a pole dance studio.
Get the fuck out of here.
Wait, hold on. You made
$28,000 in 28 minutes.
Is Big Mike's hiring?
Big Magic?
I mean, sorry, Big Magic hiring?
No, but so they took your whole thing, and you didn't get paid for that or nothing.
So, well, they wrote me in the script on season 2. So episode 5, season 2, Mississippi is now the it girl in season 2, and she goes on a tour with Little Murder. When they get to Atlanta, they have this party called the Legends Ball. Jocelyn is hosting the Legends Ball, and it's honoring myself, Miami Tip, and Jessica Dime. We all worked together in Miami at original KOD, at original Diamonds, before KOD. We all worked together, and we're all, still friends. So that moment in itself, for me to be written in a script on a scripted television series as myself, the dancer, the person who got put down so much for
nuts.
being a dancer. You know how many times
nuts.
people looked at me like I had 8 heads because I was a stripper? You know how many people talked down on me and just, treated me like I was a lower class citizen because of how I chose to get my money? So for them to not only use my story for this scripted show, but to also write me in the script, not to mention the 2 girls from the snack pack that was my Kelly and my Michelle, they are dancers on P. They are actresses on P Valley. Still, they're about to go to work next week to start filming season 3.
Thank God.
And it's coming back. And one of them is actually the assistant choreographer, so she helps authenticate the script. I am just proud that strip is being shown in a light where people are finally understanding that before we decide to take our clothes off, we are women, we are educated, we are mothers, we are homeowners, we have other jobs. This is just a side hustle. We have the skin and we have the thick enough skin and the personality to be able, and the talent to be able to do this. So y'all want to degrade us and talk shit about us, but then y'all want to go to the club and stand on the table and twerk for free. So for the fact of just changing the narrative, for showing strip in a light where people can understand it on a better level and understand us on a better level, I don't need to get paid. That's my compensation right there. Yeah. And I'm a fan. I'm a fan of P Valley. I am a fan of Katori Hall. I am a fan of Jamaica. I am a fan.
Have they ever acknowledged that they use your story?
Yeah. So there was a press run for the beginning of season 1 when it was about to start, and Katori Hall herself said that my name, Gigi Maguire, was a muse, along with other dancers as well, but I was amused, and that Mercedes Sundays was their big night on P Valley, and that she wanted that to mimic how Gigi Maguire would pack out Magic City on any given day.
That's actually really fire. So
Yeah, I mean, I don't need money, from that, and I get that question a lot. The acknowledgement, the fact that they wrote me in the script, the fact that Katori said my name in the press run way back in the beginning of season 1, the fact that my friends are now not having to dance anymore because they are actresses on a scripted show on Stars. That's enough compensation for my bitches is winning right now. Like, why would I turn around and be mad at that? Like,
well, I want them to hire you to do something over at P Valley. Then
now listen.
They need to send that check over.
Now
there.
listen. Now I'm here for that.
They
if
need to send a check.
They want to hire me in any capacity, if they want to write me into season 3 somehow,
Yo, you out here narrating already?
I'm here for it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm definitely here for that. But I am still just as
honored,
grateful and honored to for my girls to now have acting careers. One of them is, like I said, the assistant choreographer, so she get a double check, and the other one has gone on to do much more TV. She's in season 3 of BMF, and that came from her connection with Stars and P Valley. So
Well, I hope this not that what you're doing isn't good enough, because I love the fact that you're narrating, and I love the fact that you're actually able to see your story come to life like that. But I think that just knowing you and knowing, where you come from to where you are now, I hope that this does open up other doors for you. Your story is amazing. The fact that Maggie's really writing this book, like that might be the first book that I read since the autobiography of Malcolm X.
Yeah.
But
I have so much. Like, my life has really been a roller coaster of ups and downs and good and bad, and you know me well enough to know that I'm very open and genuine, and I am also, I like to refer to myself as a superhero. I am always there to help a person in need, and stranger or not, and I am just one of those people who is going to be there for you no matter what. But on the flip side of that coin, I've seen and done things that people would never believe. I tell stories a lot of time, and people think it's cap. It's no cap in my rap. Like, these things really happen to me. I've really experienced these things.
No, you be lying.
I've really seen and done every story and I tell these stories over and over, and they never change. It's because they're true.
But when I met you, when I heard of you before I met you, I was shocked that you were such a real nigga. Like, I was shocked. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I get that.
Yeah, I was like, yo, hold up. I'm
a real nigga.
Yeah.
And I hate to say that word, but that's really who I am. I don't know other way.
And that's at your level of fame, notoriety, the money that you've probably blown in your life. A lot of time that get to people's head. and they lose that authenticity. You know what I'm saying?
I think one of my flaws is that I'm actually too humble.
Which is a thing. I think I'm the same. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I don't give myself enough credit, and Maggie has told me this before.
Probably because you know where you want to be,
and not only that, the things that I've seen and done, and the lifestyle that I have is just so normal to me. Yeah, you know, the celebrity friends and just the thing, you know, the rooms that I'm in and the invites that I get and the parties that I'm in attendance, and it's just so normal to me that I don't even realize that the average person could never, even in their wildest dreams, imagine being in some of the places that I've been.
Do you mind if I pick your brain?
Yes, I don't mind, actually. Go right ahead.
This show is normally about the things that make men hard. And the things that make us soft. I'm kind of interested. Now, Loon, I know I usually ask you and you give me your answers to hard or soft. But do you mind if I make this one about Gigi?
Absolutely not.
All right. I want to know the things that make you wet. The things that you like in the bedroom. What do you have?
So, in a general sense, right? Not like nitpicking or just choosing like this thing, that thing. In a general sense, I like openness. I like no boundaries. I like to just let loose and enjoy. I don't want to have rules. I don't want to have stipulations. I don't want to, like I said earlier, I'm gonna give. I'm not that girl that's like, I'm not sucking his dick the first time we had sex. No, that's the first thing I'm going to do. Like, let's get to it. You get what I'm saying? Like, I like for, you know how some men feel like, oh, I'm only going to do this with my woman. Like, she got to be my girlfriend if I'm going to eat her pussy.
So what the fuck are we doing here?
Like, what are we doing? Right. Like, I am a giver. I am very much into providing pleasure to my partner. And in return, that gives me pleasure. I want to feel like that is being reciprocated. Like, if I'm busting it open and just letting all the tricks out the bag, then mirror me, baby. Right. And we're going to enjoy this together. Right. So I'm not here for the don't eat pussy guys. I'm not here for the I would never, you know, I would never, whatever, because you never know. Right. Until you try. Right. And then not to say anything wild. Like, you know, there's guys that say they would never let a girl play in their butt. I get that. Right. And I know as a girl who plays in butts, I know who to try and who not to try. You get what I'm saying? I know when dealing with a man that don't try to play in his butt because he gonna bop you upside your head. So I know, and I'm cool with that. But still, live a little. You get what I'm saying? Like, when it comes to sharing a sensual space with another human being, I feel like, and this comes from experience, that when you just go with the flow of things and do what you feel is pleasurable for yourself and your partner, it's a much better outcome than the closeted, don't do that, I'm scared of this, I never tried that, I would never do this, I'm not about to eat your pussy. I know I keep talking about that, but I despise a man that don't eat pussy.
Sorry.
What?
Shut up. You definitely eating pussy with that tongue. I ain't even seen it yet, and I know that thing is going up and down. That thing, you fucking pussy with that tongue. You tongue fucking the pussy with that tongue.
He do, and he actually be telling us about how good he is with that motherfucker.
I already know.
Loon, what's some shit that you weren't into before, but you say, you know what, man, fuck that. Now that I'm sexually free, I'm open, I'm cool with it.
Well, if you was to rewind me to 10 years ago, nigga, the only thing going in my ass was Dove and toilet paper. Keep it a buck. I'm definitely, I ain't gonna lie. You know, ladies, you're welcome. Have fun.
What was your first
welcome is crazy.
Like? How did you slip into the dark side?
So I was messing with an older woman at the time, and shout outs to her. So she asked me, she was like, yo, you ever got your ass ate? And I was like, no, that's mad gay. Why the fuck would I do that? And she's like, oh, okay, no, I'm just asking. So I'm like, you ever ate ass? And she was like, yeah, my ex, whatever, we kind of just used to do whatever. So at that point, I knew she like wanted to do it. Mm-hmm. So now I'm just thinking, I'm like, well, I mean, getting your ass ate don't really sound that bad. Man, this is a minute ago. This got to be like, shit, closer to 10 years ago. I did this kind of young. And when they was fucking at my uncle's house, eons ago, they were was fucking at my uncle's house, right? And, she's giving me neck, whatever the case may be. And I think I just moved the head back. And I just turned around. Like, I didn't even say enough. I just turned around.
You just offered the ass?
Yeah, and she just went to town.
Wow.
You just
no words.
So usually there's like what we call the nudge.
Yeah, the scoop. The little scoop.
Yeah. I actually had a guy do that to me, and I didn't.
You didn't do it?
No.
You want him to come out? You want to request it?
Yeah.
No, that's not for everybody.
Oh, okay, yeah. I get that.
I'm not eating everybody's ass.
But what I will say
You
is,
got to earn that.
so she was eating, and that shit was fire,
special.
right? But then she put her finger up there, and I ain't really liked it. I was like, maybe her nails was mad long. She was mad aggressive too. Like she was like, yeah. I was like,
they be having studs on their nails like your shirt.
Facts. You feel me? And I was like,
ouch.
I was like, no fingers. You feel me? So I mean, you on the surface, I'm cool with it. A little, but don't go into the subway. But yeah, that's definitely one. Nipple play. I thought
subway.
So you can rub on it, but you can't go in.
Yeah. I definitely thought nipple play was gay too. I'm not gonna hold you. I was like, yo, I'm not. What do you want to do that for? Then she did that shit, and I almost held her hostage. Just made her do everything.
I honestly feel like, and even when it comes to pegging, because that's like my current. I have two current fantasies that I need to fulfill. The first one is a all-girl threesome, and the second one is pegging a man. Mm-hmm. When it comes to the pegging, when it comes to anal play in general, or anything that a man might say that's gay, I feel like if a woman is doing it to you, then no, it's not gay.
My thing was, back when I didn't like anal play, I just didn't want to like it from one person. Yeah, for one, I didn't want to like it too much. I didn't want it to be something that I needed to nut. Say how your guy needs nipple play now. He got turned out for that, but now he needs it. I didn't want to say break up with the person that I was cool with doing it with, and then the next person I'm having these sexual experiences with.
And now you're not as satisfied.
And I'm like,
you want
I
that
never thought
pleasure.
about that. Like
I didn't want to get turned out by it in that way. But a lot of it, I just don't understand niggas that think anything with your ass is gay. Like, what is that about niggas? You know what I'm saying? Because
your G-spot is there and it gets wet.
All right.
All right.
Now,
what gets wet?
I don't get wet.
Your ass get wet? I mean,
no,
only when I'm nervous.
Why are you lying? Why don't do that? We don't get wet. Listen, I don't get wet. Okay, I don't.
You make a nigga cream.
You do like this. you put two fingers in, and then you do the come here motion, but like right at the rim.
You giving away the tip?
And I promise you, that thing going
twinkle.
You gonna fart?
It's not gonna squirt, but it's gonna drip down your fingers.
Wait, what's gonna drip down your fingers?
Men get wet in their booty.
Gigi,
come on,
relax.
I don't know.
Relax.
I never put my finger in a woman's booty.
Bo, is this a thing? Bo, is it a thing? It's 100% true. Look,
yes.
Oh my God,
yes,
damn.
it's true.
Whoa.
That's a true.
Yes,
niggas get
the
wet.
booty hole get wet.
I haven't. Both men and women.
I have never experienced that part.
It definitely gets wet.
So do women get wet from anal? Because I've heard that that's not a thing, that the ass does not lubricate itself. Even though I've seen it happen before. I thought it did, but people said
you do anal.
Yeah,
like you put your dick in a girl's butt.
Yeah.
Have you ever made her have a anal orgasm?
Yes.
Out of body experience.
For both of us.
It's crazy.
For both of us.
Yeah.
But y'all don't have a prostate. So what is it that I'm busting? What am I hitting? Am I hitting the G-spot from the other side?
I don't know. It just feels good to me.
Cause nigga,
I can't really.
There was this one time I was back when I used to get drunk. I had one of those 42 nights, and we went to put it in my ass, and then we flipped over, and next thing you know, I was riding that thing and spinning around with it in my
squirting
ass,
everywhere.
and whoo,
you start squirting everywhere.
It was a good time.
They made you in a lab somewhere.
She said she was spinning around on that one.
And then after the fact, he was like, "Yo, like what? You on one and I never did that either. I don't even know. I didn't even know how to do that."
It's the 42.
I love that feeling.
Yeah.
That feeling
Yeah,
right
you
there,
have to
I
do that.
cannot believe that just happened. At your grown age, you still finding out
Listen,
shit.
that's how I felt when I woke up with that man's penis still inside of me.
Okay, so we got yours. When's the last time you had a moment like that? Like, oh, I can't believe I just did that. Or I can't believe this just happened.
It would it'd probably be the same anal thing, but I told the story already.
Okay.
I used a prostate massager.
Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah,
I told you. So yeah, I used a prostate. She bought a prostate massager. My girl's probably the one that I felt most comfortable with in life doing anal stuff. I had done it before, but nothing real crazy. But yeah, she bought this toy for me, and it vibrated, and it goes up, and it vibrates and shit like that. And so I'm fucking her with the prostate massager in. And when I nutted, you know, you squeeze, that shit shot out. Pew! That shit hit the wall behind her. Boom! And you just heard that shit go boom, boom, boom. She was like, what the fuck was that? I'm like, that was the massage.
Wow. Shot that thing across the
shot
room.
that motherfucker. Because you tighten up, you know what I'm saying? But yeah.
That's for you.
But yeah, I mean, I would let my shorty peg me, I guess, in a way. I just not on all fours. Something about being in that submissive, that state that just a
Have
turn
you got
off for
your
me.
ass
Booty
eaten
be
that?
eating.
And that, your ass eating in that?
Yeah, I ain't really. But me and submission, nah. Me and that I think that something about being on all fours for me just won't do it for me.
So, yeah, so it's a
But
power
there's a
thing,
million
and
different-
also
yeah.
it's easier for us to breathe that way.
Yeah.
The top 3 ass eating positions for me personally is from the side, on the edge of the bed, or the edge of the couch with the guys holding his legs.
Okay.
And most
he
guys
got
don't
he
like
got
to
he got to hold them like this.
I mean, he don't have to hold them, but keep them up. I'm gonna hold them. Somebody gonna hold them.
Yo, if a girl holds my legs while she do that, I think I'm gonna get wet. And so you just gonna hold my shit. You mad romantic, bitch. Oh my god.
I'm a
What?
Hold my legs.
He said you mad romantic.
Yeah,
What's
I'm
the
gonna
other
at
one?
least push one leg up because I'm probably gonna be jerking the dick or playing with the balls at the same time.
Yeah, you need to. Yo, we need that. Give me that rusty trombone.
Yeah.
Give me that.
Listen, ladies, when you playing with the ass, you can't leave the dick out of the party.
Come on now.
You have to. It's a
Jerk.
full. Yeah.
How you gonna hit
Let's
from
go.
outside the club? Can't even
Can't
get in.
So you said
So top 3,
top 3.
hands and knees.
Yeah. Hands and knees, or
On
doggy
fours.
style,
That's my number 1.
and you backing the man's out through the legs, and you going crazy.
If I can get up, I've only been able to get 2 people in life on all fours.
Yeah, it's not a thing for me.
But when I've been able to do that, I felt like I was the top of the world. From the side.
Yeah, go ahead, have fun.
There's something about that I feel is mad. I'd rather be on all fours than do on the side.
And then on the edge of the couch like this.
Yeah, you get that. Go ahead, you can have fun with that.
I'm gonna keep it a buck.
That's it for me.
My most famous position, my favorite position, is the gas station toilet seat. So you know, like you ever went to a gas
Yeah.
station? So it's
Like
like
squatting?
He's squatting.
It's kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Or you want to get real freaky?
Strong thighs.
Captain Morgan.
You know the cat.
The Captain Morgan.
That's my shit. That's my shit right there.
I'ma try that.
Call it the gas.
Yeah.
Cause you know you ain't gonna sit down on a gas station toilet
Yeah.
seat. You gotta get a little space in between.
Well, there's all types of
The
ways
balls
to
is hanging
eat
though.
ass. I'm just really not. Yeah,
I like when my balls hang.
maybe I would do anything with my fiance. It don't. It's all good. Oh, that's the
Listen,
first
man.
time I think I said that.
Fire.
That was nice.
Listen.
I think it's the first time I think I said that.
I'm at this
That's
point in my
crazy.
life. I'm with anything as long as it involves me and another nigga. If it ain't that, I'm with it.
Yeah,
Me interacting with another
I just
nigga,
I
I'm
feel
saying.
like there's so it doesn't. I don't have a problem with it. I don't have a problem with it. I just don't feel like myself on all fours and being serviced in the way.
Try it,
I
bro.
just
I'm
don't. I
telling
don't.
you.
I don't.
Shit is fire,
And I got
bro.
bad knees. Anyway,
I get that.
Gigi, one more thing I need to ask. Matter of fact, I have 2.
Okay.
If you don't mind.
No.
Things that make you dry. Things you don't like
There's a
about
storm.
sex.
Now I'm gonna tell y'all, and this is gonna be a very unpopular opinion, but
Mm-hmm.
it's my personal opinion. I don't like fingers in my vagina.
I hate that.
No, same here.
I hate that.
I don't like it at all. I think it's very adolescent.
Exactly.
I'm a germaphobe for one. Like, I am that girl that I'm gonna ask you to wash your hands before we start having sex. If I didn't see you just come out of the bathroom, I am gonna ask you, baby, can you wash your hands? I'm gonna wash mine, and I'm gonna ask you, baby, can you wash your hands? Because our hands are very dirty, and I'm gonna be dick in the mouth hands, and then you're going to be dick and your fingers and touching and rubbing and all of that. I need you to wash your hands, for one. For two, fingers inside of me do nothing. And when you're eating my pussy and you stick your fingers inside of me,
it takes it out. It kills your shit.
That. Yeah, so that would be the answer.
I hate
fingers. I'm sorry, I don't like fingers.
I agree.
I agree.
I'm scared of using fingers now.
Why?
Because some like it a lot and some
Now,
don't.
granted,
And it's like, so you got to
Some
really
like it a lot.
ask.
I eat a lot of pussy, and a woman be like, "Put your fingers in me," and I'm gonna
But
do
some
it.
women say, don't eat my
Don't.
pussy without using your fingers.
See?
Some
Yeah.
say, do not do it. Like, I need
You
you
do or you don't.
hitting that G spot.
You do-
And
you
some
do, you
say,
don't.
no, it kills it for me.
Yeah. It kills it for me.
Yeah.
That's gonna make me not enjoy
And
that. And I'm gonna tell you what make me dry.
Oh, shit.
Oh, boy.
It's more.
Excuse me.
Your pardon.
Don't you ever, unless we are already in this way, don't you ever in your life try to fuck me without a condom.
No raw sex for you. Ever.
Huh?
Unless
we are already there.
Okay.
Okay.
If we're already there, then what condom?
What do you mean by already? Like a nigga you've been fucking?
Yeah.
Okay.
If we've already gotten to that point where we
Okay,
trusted each other and we're in that way where, first of all, I'm going to tell y'all something very personal about me on a medical standpoint. I cannot get pregnant. I am sterile. I lost the ability to get pregnant way back in 2015, 16. So for them, since then until eternity, this pussy is a cum dumpster. You hear me? There are no consequences when the cum is dumped off in this pussy. We have nothing to worry about. I'm not getting pregnant, so I'm not worried about that. It's the safety value of it, right? So I have to trust that you ain't about to give me no run off to the clinic. I don't want to have to go see my gynecologist after I have sex with you, sir.
Wait. You just...
We about to have to ask you to leave.
because you can't.
You can't just be saying things. You can't just be casually doing shit like that. And I got these little ass shorts on.
I'm like, yo, I feel bad. You sterile. I'm looking at this like from a humane. I'm like, oh, okay.
I'm like,
and the next thing you know is like, I could take as much nut as you fucking want.
I'm dumpster.
Like, I'm
It's a
like,
cum dumpster. No consequences when you come in this pussy.
cream pies.
Oh my god, yo! I think that might be the biggest turn on I've ever heard in my life.
You say you like all types of freaks. Can a
said
motherfucker suck the cream pie out and kiss you?
Yes.
Have you had it done before?
Yes.
By a man?
Yes.
She said this pussy comes with
He's
no
Caucasian.
consequences.
Okay, because I'm like,
She said
Yeah,
this pussy
there's no
comes with
consequences.
that
we ain't.
is
I'm not getting no
wild.
kids. There's no kids coming out here.
pussy
that's
comes
what
with no consequences?
Yeah.
Yo.
So that's what we don't have to worry about. We have to worry about being safe. I don't want you bringing me nothing that I gotta go take some pills for. We too old to be catching diseases. So as long as you clean and I'm clean and we are at a point with each other where we are comfortable, then of course we having raw sex. Of course. Is there a man out there that I'm having raw sex with? Absolutely. But if I'm having sex with you for the very first time and you try to come in with no condom, I'm shutting it down.
Over. It's over.
I'm dry.
You sending them home?
I'm dry.
How? This is my question. I get you being turned off
I'm
a
turned
little,
off.
but you
not
turned
I'm
on
dry.
like that.
I'm dry instantly.
Yeah, but
I'm
it's like-
it's making me side eye you because
What you on?
That means you with you on
you
whatever.
doing this with everybody.
You on whatever.
What you on?
What type time you on?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you don't. We didn't get there
For
yet.
a long period of time, I wore condoms just because I wanted Shorty to know I'm the type to wear condoms.
Listen, for a long period of time, I carried my own condom.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's his-
I just wanted her to know that I know I don't want to wear this motherfucker, but I don't want her to think that I'm just running around giving out raw dick to everybody.
That's what I don't like.
I
I don't like a man that's just gonna come.
I'm gonna keep it real. Sometimes wearing a
Straight
condom is the
raw.
best way to get to raw pussy. Because she get to trust you.
Yeah, first round trust, second round here we go.
I know that's fucked up to say, and you should be exchanging the results and all that. But shit, if she know you went and got condoms every time you went and tried it, then she start trusting you more.
I do have a
next thing you know,
problem
she's
with
like, all
my
right,
pussy though, and the problem I have with my pussy is that it be snatching condoms.
yeah.
Like,
Give me that. Give me
Takes it
that.
off.
Give me that. What do you mean? It snatches it off.
Vacuum sucks.
It snatched that thing right. It snatched. This
you-
pussy is known for snatching condoms.
See, that's how you know she's from Philly. Stealing shit. Why are you stealing my condom? Give
What
it
do you
back.
mean? It steals it.
You mean like so? Oh wait, you mean like
just your grip is gripping, and
you ever just looked at somebody? I can tell you to give people a hard time.
why is you?
You should give men a hard time.
Why she do that?
I don't know.
That's
Your pussy's mad rude. I ain't gonna lie.
That's kind of rude.
It's disrespectful.
Rude ass pussy.
And it comes with no consequences.
Son, you gotta stop saying that.
Gigi, you wearing
What was
that
the
big
other thing?
ass
Come
Gigi.
on, there's one more. What was the next one?
So you had one more.
You had one more question.
Can you give us just a tip?
Just a tip.
A tip for couples, a tip for partners, men, women, or anything in between.
I had thought of one earlier.
Yeah, something to do in the bedroom. What do you have?
It's for the men.
Okay, I'm here for it.
And you
Try
don't
it
like
tonight.
this one.
Yeah.
No, it's not for you. You don't need to sit.
Okay.
Men, you don't need it either, clearly. Men, for those of y'all out there who need it, don't be afraid of toys. Don't be intimidated to introduce toys into the bedroom. There are all types of toys. When a woman wants to include toys into your sexual experience, don't get intimidated. Don't think that your mouth isn't adequate or your dick isn't adequate. Don't think that you are not enough. Just look at it as an enhancement, as a fluffer, if you may, right? It's okay. We're not, the toy is, don't be intimidated by the toy, by the vibrator, and the cock ring.
Yeah.
That's a good starter.
Yeah.
The cock ring is a good, get you a nice vibrating cock ring. That's a good introduction into bringing toys into the bedroom. And I promise you, 9 times out of 10, the woman is going to be with the shits. She's going to appreciate the fact that you are cool with a little help.
I'm telling you right now.
Zhuzhing, if you may.
Now, Loon, I know you got something to say. I can see it, right? Mm-hmm. This cock ring talk that Gigi's giving y'all is real game, bro. This is top tier game. And show up with the shit on. Don't put it on in front of her. When she take them pants down and she see, especially if you got the rabbit ears cock ring, that means that it has like
the prongs, so that it's
2 prongs
the
going up.
Stimulation.
So when, it's almost like your version of nipple
The
piercings. I'm talking about nipple piercings because when y'all see that on there,
oh right, you're like,
what the fuck is that under there? And you back man's out, and the veins is already doing what it's doing, and the cock ring is already on that motherfucker. I
say I've never had a guy show up with the cock ring, but I'm here for that.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
I'm here for that.
Except game from Gigi.
I've introduced a few guys to the cock ring, and they actually, they were appreciative. They like it.
It's a thing. Loon, have you ever worn a cock ring?
Yeah.
And did you enjoy the veiny
You know what I hate when guys say,
you know,
my dick too big for that.
So, all right.
There you go. Yeah, that's your man.
No, that's not me. No, all right.
I got too much dick for a cock
I would
ring.
never in my life say that.
They stretch.
But what I'm saying is, so I got like uncomfortable dick. My shit is mad curved. So like it'd be weird in certain yes. So like certain shit is uncomfortable for me. I did one before, but it's mad uncomfortable sometimes. And plus I don't really need it too much. So cock rings ain't.
What does it need? What do you mean when you say need?
So like
who needs a cock ring? I don't understand.
I mean like it don't really help me that like it's not that big of a difference.
It's not
with
really
one
just
on
for
and one
you
off.
though. It's for her as well. Okay. It's for y'all.
Fine.
And get some fire shit, bro.
I'll go to Amazon.
Yeah, they got cock rings that have lights
even
that come
like
out of them and
just
shit.
a little. Even if you don't want to go cock ring, go bullet. Just pull out a little bullet.
Bang.
Pull out a little bullet. Pull out a little bullet and let her use it on herself in missionary. Boom. You in missionary fucking her and she got the bullet on her clit.
All game. It's out of there. It's out of there.
You don't gotta
That's
be afraid.
That's a good start. It don't have to be a dildo. I don't even like dildos.
That's right.
I don't want a dildo. I told y'all I want my dick connected to a body. I want to feel the pulsing. I want to see the veins, right? I don't like dildos, but I like every other toy, and I am welcome to every other toy. I'm pulling out my butt plug. I'm pulling out my vibrators. I am here for the cock ring.
Let's go for it.
I'm just not here for the nipple piercing.
Let's go
for the nipple clamps. But I got piercings, so I have like internal nipple clamps. I don't need.
I'm dead. She said I have medical nipple clamps. Yo, why do you have the nipple clamps on now?
He got all the toys on.
Yo, what are you, Toys R Us, nigga?
Yeah.
Nah, I really enjoy toys. I really like taking it there with women, and tonight I'm going there.
So my tip for the men is to live a little. Get you a little starter pack.
Yo, we have had such an amazing episode. This episode has done way more than I even thought it was, and I knew it was gonna be great.
I ain't think it's gonna be like
We
this.
got a backstory on Gigi and her new documentary.
Yes.
Um,
It's called Magic City: An American Fantasy.
An American
3-part
fantasy.
docuseries coming to a big screen near you soon. It's going to be on a streaming site. Can't say which one. But if you are just so happen to be in Austin, Texas, or can make it to Austin, Texas, Monday, March 11th, pull up to come see the first episode. We're having a world premiere at the South by Southwest Film Festival. JD going to be in the building. Big Madge gonna be in the building. I'm gonna be in the building, and the documentary is star-studded.
I bet it is. Magic City is star-studded.
It's Future. It's Jeezy. It's T.I. It's 2 Chainz. It's Quavo. It's Shaq. It's Dominique Wilkins. What's my guy? Lou Will talk about busting the NBA bubble for the lemon pepper wings. I mean, come on.
Shout out to the 6 man.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's a star-studded, and the story is being told from those who were there to live it, including myself. So,
and we're all fans of Magic City.
I'm very proud and very grateful to be able to tell the story in a way, because again, I got put down for being a dancer so much. I was called all types of whores and hoes, and I was just
games changed so much in 20 years.
And now, look at.
Can we go to Magic City?
Yeah, I would love to. I would love to.
If y'all come to Atlanta, I will personally take y'all to Magic City.
Don't do that.
Because the experience
don't
with
do
me,
that. Listen, don't
the
do that.
experience
She don't know.
with me is on a whole
Because she
level.
told me that you did that. You've been there with her before. Our friend.
Oh yeah.
You've been there. She told me. It's a completely different experience.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. I went to my first strip club as an adult last year with him. So
Which
now,
one?
where we went?
Here?
No, in Atlanta.
It was Atlanta.
Oh.
I forgot.
But it
where
wasn't
we went.
Monday.
It was Magic? It just wasn't on a Monday?
No.
It wasn't Magic.
So I was super like turned. Like that's like my new
Is
thing.
it Pink
now.
Pussy
Like,
Cat out there? Is it
I
a
wanna
Pink
go
Pussy? Is it 2 P's something?
Plenties. Was it called Plenties? No. Pins. Something.
Pinups. Bro, I didn't have.
wait.
Don't do that.
No, wait.
Gee, I
Where
didn't.
you going?
I didn't have nowhere else to go that
Where
night.
you going?
I asked
Wait,
everybody
why
when
you-
it was to go that night.
why you
What night do people go to pinups?
Was it on a Sunday?
It might have
It
been.
might have been. I think that's
might
right
have
before-
been.
Get a pass on if it was a Sunday.
It might have been. It had
We
to be.
left
There was nowhere else to
I'm
go.
gonna tell y'all this.
Look, I told you. Look at that.
Atlanta is the Bible Belt, right? So Atlanta is the Bible Belt. Most strip clubs are closed on Sundays. On Sundays in
was the
Atlanta,
only
you
one
got
up.
2 options: pinups, strokers. You should have went to strokers.
I didn't feel like driving the Strokers in Stone Mountain, bro.
All right,
I didn't feel like driving all the way to Strokers.
That was my first strip
That shit is
club,
like 40
as an
something minutes
adult.
away.
40 minutes, really?
And I think
Nigga,
I
in
think I
Atlanta-
told you I
Everything
wanted to
in
go to
Atlanta is
Magic
That's what I'm
tomorrow.
saying.
And so it was a Sunday.
It was a Sunday.
It was a
It had to be
Sunday.
a Sunday if you went to fucking pinup. If you going to go to pinups, then go on a
It had to
Sunday.
be.
But
Yeah.
And it
that
wasn't.
ain't a good experience.
But it was to me because that's all I seen. So like now I want to see what it's really like. I think I'm ready now.
Let
I
me
think
know
I'm
when
ready.
you land at Hartsfield, Jack.
Queen,
All right.
I will be there.
This has
Tonight.
been an amazing fucking
Let me know
episode.
when you land
Also,
at
wait,
Hartsfield, Jack.
Gigi, you ain't
Lemon
even talking
pepper
about.
wings on me.
You ain't even talking about lip service.
Lip service.
You also a host
I
of
know.
lip service. You've been a host of lip service for
am.
what, 5 years?
It'll be 10 in September.
10 years.
We had our very first episode in September of 2014. I don't know if y'all remember when August Alsina had that that show at
Yeah.
what's that theater that Witchcom got shot at? Whatever. He had the
Irving
show
Plaza?
Irving Plaza.
I think.
August Alsina had a show at Irving Plaza. He passed out on stage and he fell off the stage and hit his head and he ended up in a coma for a little while.
I remember that.
We interviewed him for lip service. That was our very first episode that same day. We had food and everything, and we told that man to get something to eat because he kept saying he was hungry and he was tired. He did not eat.
way.
He passed out on stage. We felt so bad. That was our very first lip service episode. That'll be 10 years in September.
Damn.
Yo.
Yeah, and
you-
since then we've won a Gracie.
But wait, your views have changed a lot since you
Yeah.
started.
Yes.
You've become so much more. Because I remember you used to kind of be the one who was anti a lot of the shit.
I
that they would
wasn't
talk
really
about.
anti because I'm very open sexually, but there was some things that I had not done before lip service, like role play. I had never done role play. Now I'm with the shits. I wasn't that much into initiating sex. Now I'm all over that. And I learned a lot more and became more open to anal thanks to lip service as well. Shout out to Lisa Ann. Lisa Ann gave me the best anal tips.
Shout out to Lisa Ann.
She
Shout
gave
out
me
to
the
Lisa
best anal tips that I still use and give to this day.
Well, we gotta save some of this for the
next
next
time.
episode. You
Yeah.
gotta come back.
I'll come back.
Man, you are
I'm
something
here
else.
2 to 3 times a month. So we'll do a part 2, y'all.
Where can we find you?
So on Instagram, I am at Gigi Maguire, GIGIMAGUIRE. This Last Dance that we spoke about. So I'm doing a remastered release of The Last Dance with the footage from the party and an updated, like, where are they now type of day in the life feel. That's going to be on Patreon really soon. I'm still working on the details on that. And
I'm supporting that. I need to see it.
And you might, pull up at Magic City. You might see me standing on the side of the stage with some wings and
no. You said we going with you.
Yeah,
I'm talking about the people, because I'm always at Magic City. Like, that's my house. Like, I literally have the logo in my sleeve, like tatted on my arm.
Yes.
Like, Magic City. I live there. So I don't really go out a lot in Atlanta, but if I am going out, it's probably either gonna start or end with Magic City.
I gotta see Magic City
for sure.
You have to see Magic City.
I want the real experience.
I got you.
I want experience.
This has been an amazing episode. Shout out to Gigi. Shout out to Lip Service, and shout out to Magic City,
an American
fantasy.
Yes,
Maggie.
Shout out to Maggie.
Yes, shout out to Maggie.
Shout out to
Maggie
Maggie
be able to experience this young lady and write her story. Like, I'm totally jealous of you right now.
We are currently working on the book, so stay tuned for that. We're like literally in the midst of it. So no. And
I hope somebody uses a couple vibrators on you tonight. A couple, like not 1, 2, maybe 3.
I might be eating some ass tonight.
There we go.
Jesus Christ.
This is the Hard or Soft Show. The show. It is a show. When you say freaky, what's freaky? What you mean by freaky? All right, if I do this, you're not going to tell your friends, right?